Fro, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VVs. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Fro, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VVs. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Right over top of your picture, right over your face.
Okay, I got it. I think I got it now.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All
I posted the link. Sorry, guys, for the technical delay. I'm not the most tech savvy, but we are here to discuss the NBC article that was posted. I'll try to figure out how to post it once I get in contact with Damon or somebody who's more tech inclined than myself. But anyway, the article talked about how Trey Young, San Antonio didn't view Trey and Wemby as a match, as a fit. However, they would be interested in getting DJ back if he was available, which we all know DJ is very available. So I wanted to get you guys' opinion and insight on if we were to put him in trade talks and we were to send him back to San Antonio, I say send DJ back commercial. You know, he hasn't earned business class. He hasn't earned first class. So I would send him back to San Antonio economy class in the back of the plane and get our picks back from San Antonio because that's really important. So getting our picks back from San Antonio. Maybe we can't get both 25 and 27, but certainly at least 25 back, you know. And I would love Devin Vassell. I think he would fit in perfectly here. So those are my initial thoughts that I would definitely send him back to San Antonio. There's a couple other teams I would send him back to. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Mike.
There you go, Matt. You figured it out.
I called Damon. I'm like at the stage. What is going on? So Damon assist.
Bro, it's hilarious, man. You funny, man. You say you weren't tech savvy. I wouldn't necessarily thought that, man, per se. But yeah, man. Yeah, to the topic at hand, man. I know you're willing to part ways with DJ and stuff like that, which is, all good and fine. I don't know. I wasn't on the show the last time. I think I caught it after the fact. I replayed it for myself at least though. But Damon and others and everything, they already discussed that last I guess you'll call it article or the NBC Sports report or whatever about what team, how the conversations go and stuff like that. And I just found it funny to basically a day or two later, this follows up as well, That's like the main thing I'm thinking about. I know you glossing over it. You like, shoot, heck yeah, take DJ back, give us our picks back, so let's run it. Which is, like I said, I know that's what you're saying and focus on, but it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just wild, man. I mean, it can be I don't know. Usually where there's smoke, there's fire. That's all I can say, man. It's a whole lot of smoke around, and it's been smoke around people not necessarily wanting to play with Trey for at least a couple seasons now. I'm just saying, bro. When you consider,
I'm only going off of guys who played with him, not perception. Guys who played with him.
Okay.
Lou Will, and Chandler Parsons can't speak highly enough of him. They talk about how cerebral he is. I know you don't think he is, Mike, but how cerebral he is. How much he's funny, but he's more reserved. He's more introverted and laid back. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably not the dude that's going to invite everybody over the house to chill and watch him, watch TV or watch a movie or whatever. But he shows his excellence on the court. And so I think he's a lead by example type of person. And so, DJ is the rah-rah guy. DJ is the, let's all get up and chill. And, he seems to be that type of guy. But I'd rather have the talented guy that's a little introverted than the rah-rah, hug guy, because those.
Can we find another term besides introvert or something like that? Because
reserved. How about that?
I mean, okay, I can get that. I mean, he is a solo guy because me personally, I'm an introvert, man. I'm not very I mean, I can seem different, but that's after I've been around folks and stuff like that. And I feel like Trey, even as an introvert, like you've been around your core teammates for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be the same after a while when you actually like. Even introverts aren't so introverted when they actually like know somebody. It just takes them longer than say a quote unquote extrovert, whereas like they ain't got to know you from a lick of anything. They're just going to be talking. They'll be, they'll be outgoing. They'll be a lot more outgoing. Introverts just, it's not that you're not outgoing. It's just, you're a little bit more, like you said, reserved, and it takes time to get there. And I'm just like, like Trey, you've been with Clint for a while now. You've been with Bogey for a while now. You've been with Dre for a while now. You've been with some of these guys for a while now, So, I mean, that's neither here or there or whatever, or whatnot. So, I mean,
yes, but he seemed to have a good relationship with JJ. They seem to have a very good rapport. They spent time together in LA. I think Trey said it's like peanut butter and jelly, their relationship. So they have a good relationship. It appears to have a good relationship. Him and DJ, for at least the podcast, appears to have a good relationship. Him and Bogey, from at least unless something happened, Dave talked about their relationship. And what Trey talked about in his relationship with Bogey to me was interesting, because before, like a lot of times you reference like, oh, we need guys on the team that's not scared of Trey, or like, won't defer to him. He talked about his relationship with Bogey where like, Bogey will come up to him and cuss him out, or Bogey will, Bogey be like, what the F was that? What kind of shot was that? Or like their relationship is more banter. It's more back and forth. Okay. They'll go and cuss at each other. And, it's more, I would say, competitive in nature, their relationship. So like that excites me. Like, okay, if that's the type of guy Trey on, like he probably talk shit to guys and want guys, to have that competitive fire, that competitive fervor. Like, okay, like I'm not scared of Trey. Like, like I'll talk shit back to Trey. Like I think Trey enjoys that. So if he has a bunch of docile or soft, I won't say soft, that's too harsh. I'll say meek, that's a better word. Teammates, then I could see where it looks like he wants them to defer, but I actually don't think he does. So that's my read on it from knowing about his relationship with Bogey.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying that's good to hear about. I mean, I guess his relationship with Bogey, talking to him or whatnot and stuff like that. I mean, man, it's tricky, man. It's tricky because it's like for me, like I said, it's tricky. It's very tricky, man. Because like I hear a lot of stuff and I hear things, and even so, like with the teammates, I'm not necessarily happy with them saying stuff at the end of the season or something like that. Like, bro, like say that jump during the season, earlier in the season.
And a lot of them, some of them got a lot of nerve. A lot of nerve. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of a big 6'10" guy who lives on a baby chair. Okay.
I mean, but Clint. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas been sneak dissing for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but Mike, how can you bite the hand? How can you bite? We know the old adage. How can you?
No, I mean, but look, though, I be on Trey, but right now I'm sort of like on Trey's side to an extent, because like I'm saying, I say what I say a lot of times, but at the same time, I don't condone it being said basically at the end of the season. You feel me? Like y'all either going to be about that throughout the season and training camp, every time that it's an L or whatever, something don't go right, or you not. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of that. Like either you keep it behind closed doors where none of us know about it and we just guessing, or you say some crap to the media pretty much more often. I'm just not a fan of like, oh, okay, we don't say crap. And then at the end of the season, you know what I'm saying? I'm a I'm gonna say some stuff kind of in code, but everybody will understand what I'm saying. Like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I don't rock with that. Say it with your chest from day one. And that's why I said, like, his relationship with Bogey. Like, when I read that, I was like, okay, like I already know what type of person Trey is. So I'm like, he probably wants to be challenged. He don't want dudes that's gonna be like throwing him the ball and saying, pass it to me, or here you go, Trey. Like he want to be challenged.
I mean, I know he wants to be challenged, but at the same time, he gotta like, all right. When it comes to Trey's actual game, I think the issue is the actual game. And it's not just Trey. I'm gonna harp on Trey because he plays for the Atlanta Hawks, the only team that I care about in the NBA, and I'm actually emotionally invested in, that I've like blue money on, all the above. I mean, I don't do that no more, but you know what I'm saying, like all the above. So I'm gonna talk about the Hawks. And I mean, y'all, you've heard me, and I've said it, and I tweeted it. Like, I'm really not a fan of like today's point guard play or perimeter play, because DJ can do the same thing at time, bro. Like I'm not a big fan about it. And it's not too many guards. It's only really like the older ones, but like it ain't too many. Like Trey a lot of times give me the feeling that like he's not passing the ball unless he knows that he's gonna get credit for the assist. Like that's kind of the vibe that kind of comes off from the overall game. I know a lot of people might think like that's the first thing people like, man, how can you do this? Say when he lead the league in assists, he get this and that and everything. But it's just like just certain stuff. Like everybody think Clint poop, but like Clint really should get the ball. Really, all our centers. I don't care who it is. I'm not gonna name one. All our big men, they rim run, get in front of the rim. They should get the ball.
Are they gonna finish?
Huh?
Are they gonna finish?
Are they gonna finish? All right, Matt. I don't care who the big is, any big in the league. Pretty much 7 out of 8 times out of 10, if they receive the ball when they rim run, post up in front of the rim, will score 7 to 8 times out of 10.
Capella's included in that?
Capella's included in that. Give me any big in the league, bro. If they rim run, get their position in front of the rim, because you do that, the defender is under the rim, basically. I mean, it's a fundamental thing that bigs are taught, bro. I mean, Clint got a flat hook, but he does make the crap. You know what I'm saying? When he got it right there, that close to the rim. And then he follows it up on a miss. I'm just saying, bro, that's neither here or there, guessing if but that gonna play into the team morale when the guys don't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, get it so they can flow. I mean, it's hard to just talk and explain. Yeah, because like I said, even Dre, like you're a big Dre fan. I argue and say that Dre, every time Dre is on the wing and it's pretty much just one defender there, Dre should get the ball every single time. I don't care. Like he should get the ball every single time. That ball should be moved ahead to him from Trey or JJ. I mean, or JJ or DJ. I mean, like he should get it. He should get it. You know, that's my opinion. But what's up? What
So we talked about this trade, or we talking about something else? Because y'all kind of got off.
Okay. So let's at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. So the beginning.
I'm about to say because I'm about to say for me, because it was the question. What was the thing? Like you said, Matt, start from the beginning. Is the Spurs supposedly saying that they're not necessarily interested in Trey, and then at the end of it saying they might be interested in DJ though. So my thing is, after the NBC Sports report that you guys discussed the other day, it makes you think about it. It's like, so, like, what is you got to break down then, because also too, combine now the hate that Trey has been getting with all-star votes when you consider the player votes and the media vote, right? And then now you're hearing this supposedly in these last couple reports, the Spurs have said this and stuff with GMs, I guess, is supposedly saying. It makes you wonder then, like, why isn't people necessarily, I guess, really like volunteering and or other people want, like Trey's game? Because he's going to get you the points, he's going to get you assists, and whatever team he's on going to score points. So it's like, why not? Like, I mean, I don't know.
I think part of Trey's problem is he's so ball dominant, and I don't want to hear anybody talk about him playing off ball. That's not his game, and he can do it, but he's just not going to do it consistently. And a lot of people don't like playing with people who are ball dominant. I mean, and they just don't. I mean, you can feed people like Capella baby food, but other people want to showcase their skills and get their max contracts, and it's hard to get a max or be a high level all-star, in my opinion, with Trey because he's so damn ball dominant. But now let me say this. I'm going to tell you, I don't believe for a second the Hawks are trading Trey Young. I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you why. It doesn't make sense because you can't just trade him and try to rebuild because you don't even have your own picks for the next 3 picks. So tanking is out of the question. So if tanking's out of the question, you can't even get into the lottery or get high picks. Well, then you're not tanking. That makes no sense. So the only thing, and I like DJ, but DJ's a good player. DJ's not a difference maker. Trey Young on the right setup is a difference maker. Now he can piss me off. He can flat up piss me off with some of his shit and the fact that he doesn't play defense. But we knew that when we drafted him. And we have criminally not built a team around him to succeed. So I don't believe they're trading Trey. I mean, you throw that out there, you let it get out there. If somebody comes in and gets crazy, then maybe they would do it. But I don't believe anybody's going to offer Atlanta what Trey's really worth. So I don't think it's ever going to happen. And number 2, if you trade Trey, at best, you're a play-in, I think. And I just don't think we're going to go rebuilding if we don't own our own picks. I don't believe it.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense to me.
Now, next year, it makes more sense because next year we got the pick swap. And then, no, not the pick swap. Next year we got the Sacramento pick, maybe. And then we have whatever we can possibly get for Bogey, whatever we can possibly get for DJ. So next year is more valuable to me. If we can't build a contender around Trey, next year makes more sense to trade him because you could probably get
next year. If we don't build it next year, he's asking for it.
That's what I was about to say. And on top of that, too, is like, bro, it sucks, man. Like I personally feel like we're in a lose-lose situation because I hear what y'all saying about like right now, but like each year that go by, bro, I feel like you're gonna get less and less for him because it's gonna like you lose more of the control. Like I don't know, more years pass by, Trey gonna end up demanding a trade, and then when everybody and their mama know that you got to do it, they ain't gonna necessarily offer as much, and then it's already kind of starting now to an extent where people feel like, oh, they got to, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna try and just wait and see. I don't know, bro. Like I said, man, I'm a little pessimistic, man. Maybe because I've been a Hawks fan for too long. I'm like, God damn, bro, Tony put us in a lose-lose situation, bro, and it's his fault.
Well,
it's nobody's fault but his.
Well, Landry, I'm gonna throw Landry in there too. It's Landry's fault.
Well, yeah, Landry. But
Landry brought DJ over here and told Wrestler it was gonna work and fit, and Matt knows he shit the bed on it. There ain't no other way to say it.
I mean,
he shit the bed, Matt.
He missed the mark on that trade. He missed the mark. But I go back. But
no, Matt, say he shit the bed. Say he shit the bed on the trade. That's what he did.
That particular trade, but that particular trade, he did shit the bed. But
okay.
I go back to the process. The process, I feel like he got the process right. Okay, what do I need next to Trey? A 20-point scorer, a defender, a rebounder, a guy who's going to get others involved.
Okay, so you said a defender.
Yeah. Allegedly,
that was the rumor. He could defend people.
Yeah,
Landry was a scout, Matt, for the Spurs. You telling me he didn't know he wasn't a point attack defender?
I will say he's not, but I will say he's regressed even from what he was in San Antonio. He wasn't great on ball in San Antonio, but he's even worse.
That's because he don't have Derek White playing beside him.
But even a half year when Derek White wasn't there, he was still better than. I mean, right now he just get blown by. Like in San Antonio, at least he fouled somebody when they got past him. He don't even do that now. He don't even push nobody in the back.
Guys on screens.
I mean, screen navigation is terrible.
I'm just saying, I hear all that about DJ's defense. I get it, but I don't know. Like it wasn't that bad when Trey was out and he was at point guard.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Hey, bro, did I say it was great? I ain't saying he's all NBA defender. I'm just saying the entire team defense, just everybody's
Yeah.
better.
See, Matt, you always go with this. Landry took a swing, and I ain't gonna fault him for that. No, see, I ain't. No, that ain't me. See,
What?
and I'm gonna
You
tell
don't
you
want
why.
somebody to be aggressive? Go ahead.
You can take a swing, and you can convince me that you don't know. But when you take a swing from a team that you used to scout for, and you're vouching for this guy to come over here and us to give up 3 number ones for him, you can't shit the bed on that. You can't. You cannot shit the bed on that trade. That he should have known better. And that's my point, which is why I know you think they're bringing this guy in for cap reasons, and I'm not sure they're not. They probably are bringing, but they're also bringing him in here to get a little experience in this front office. Because I don't care what you say, there is no way Wrestler trusts Landry to pull another big trade after he just shit the bed on this one without some help. Ain't no way.
That's why he brought in help, Mike. Like that's what he just did. They just hired help.
That's what I was saying. I was telling him. I said they just hired. They just, you know what they did? They just put an adult in the room. They just put an adult in the damn room.
I mean,
that's what they did, Matt.
What I'll say is every high level executive, no matter the industry, needs advisement and help. Everyone, every single one, no matter the industry, needs help. Dame, you want to go ahead?
So they treat your boy Landry like he a 14-year-old king or something with the amount of advisors he got. Like it's just crazy, bro. Like that's the only thing I think of, bro. If I'm watching the movie and it's some young king, and that's why he got like 14 advisors. Because like White Mike said, you need an adult in the room, basically, man. He's too young to make these serious decisions on his own.
That's it.
I mean, maybe. I mean, him and Kyle together, that is really young, but I think the more help, the better. You have more people to talk things out. You have more people to, spin ideas off of. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. So, Dame, originally we were talking about the NBC article. So there were 2 in the last 2 days. The first one was about the writer supposedly is hearing that the Hawks are going to try to trade Trey in the offseason because more teams like DJ's game. So supposedly like Atlanta called some team about DJ and about Trey. They weren't really interested in Trey, but they were more interested in DJ. And so
where were they at
his
the trade
theory
deadline?
is Atlanta.
Where was anybody at the trade deadline?
Say it again.
Where was this?
Right. That's my thing is if DJ is so valuable,
where were these guys?
Why these teams didn't step up at the deadline?
We were trying to get off of him. He was plainly available this season,
right.
And now everybody's coming out saying, "Hey, we like DJ." It's a psyop. That's why I put psyop, bro, because it's psychology. They want Trey. They'll tell you, "Hey, Trey doesn't fit. Trey's not this. Trey's not that," and then they'll have a trade package ready for him. It doesn't make sense to me. So it's like it's
and they may be trying to inflate DJ's value, acting like everybody wants it.
Yeah, which is fair too, because we are trying to get off of him. So it's like I don't believe all these teams like DJ's game better than Trey's, because they would have grabbed him at the trade deadline. I don't know, or would have been something linked to him or something.
Exactly.
That's just my thought about it.
Exactly. So the NBC article today said that San Antonio doesn't think Trey and Wemby is a fit, and they would actually prefer DJ. If DJ's available, they would prefer DJ to trade back for him.
Trey would be a perfect
thought
fit
about that?
Because Trey would be a perfect fit in San Antonio because
I didn't get that either.
Is Wembanyama is 3rd in defensive player of the year voting. He's a finalist for defensive player of the year voting in his rookie year. You're putting the best big, which is what we've always needed, a skilled big next to Trey.
But that's
on this court.
But that's why you gotta question it, Dame. That's what I'm saying, Dame. Like you hear them say that, bro. It's like, what? Like, how is Trey not a fit for him? Okay, but then you gotta take it deeper than that. Then, what are these teams, player personnel, these NBA folks are deciding and saying about Trey Young's game, bro? If that's being said right now, because it's like, what the heck?
It doesn't make sense because Trey Young's game is attack. He can get to the free throw line. He can shoot well off the. That's true. Like White Mike was saying, I don't believe he can play off the ball. That's just not his game. He seems like every time he passes the ball, he just kind of stands out the way. He doesn't cut. He doesn't really dive to the basket. Doesn't really stand in the corner. So, I mean, that's fine. But to say he wouldn't be a perfect fit is just, I think, is a lie.
Can I question this then? Can I say this then? Because it's sort of why I, as a basketball fan, I think y'all have heard me say this. I don't want Khalil Ware here. You feel me? And I've said how like I think Khalil Ware game would be like kept down playing with Trey. So I wonder if that's the thought process of trying to pair him with Wemby. Because Wemby ain't no just receive it off of a pick and roll and only get lobs type. No, Wemby can get it and like, no, nigga, you go over there while I ISO and go to work. You feel me? So maybe the thought process is that it don't work because Trey need the ball in his hand and he ain't a good off-ball guy. Because Wemby is skilled enough to literally do everything through him.
And I agree. And that's why that's why it would work, because Trey, I don't know if you know his numbers, but he's elite at catch and shoot.
No,
He shoots like 50% on catch and shoot shots, something like that. The problem is he ain't got nobody to throw him the ball when he's ready to catch and shoot, because DJ's an average passer, and it just makes him look worse next to Trey. But that's why somebody like Wemby would be good, because I mean Wemby's actually a really good playmaker at his size. This is crazy.
He is.
The people out the way, they're gonna come off somebody, and Trae Young can attack the defense.
So then the next question is, then do you need Trae Young? If Wemby is such a great playmaker and creator off of that, and basically you saying that you need somebody who can catch and shoot off of that, do you need Trae Young to be able to execute that at his amount of money? And you telling me you just need the point guard to basically catch and shoot? And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure you'd be like, okay, I need my point guard to play defense and catch and shoot.
That's not all he does. I mean, that's not all he would do. He still would be his dynamic self. But I don't want to put Trae Young on the Spurs. I don't want to wish that bad juju on the Hawks. But I would just say I'm not believing it. I think a lot of teams do want Trey, and I think maybe we are trying to inflate DJ's value. But to say Trey's not a fit here or nobody wants him, when I'm seeing trade packages here, I'm seeing, hey, we're interested, but not really. I don't know if I believe that people aren't interested in Trae Young.
So what about sending DJ back to San Antonio? As I said, my thought is send him back on the next commercial flight out, And I'll take back 25 in Vassell, and I'll call it a day. Would that work for you, Mike? Would that work for you?
I don't know.
Bruh. I mean
25 unprotected in Vassell. Would that work?
Matt, just add that move to the list of Hawks bull, bro. Like, that's the most Hawks crap ever, dog. Like, bro,
you get your own
too much want to discuss it, dog. Huh? Matt, I can't discuss that without discussing basically Tony has wasted 5 to 6 years of my life, bro. Franchise, dog. Like, that's really just saying, hey, Hawks fans, last 2 years for sure was BS. Like, just, Men in Black, delete that from your memory. Y'all try your best not to remember the last couple years at least. It's just like, come on, man. That's just, it's hard for me to, like, really discuss sending DJ back to San Antonio and not acknowledging that. Like, I can't separate.
I would say, like, I mean, obviously we can all look back and go, man, look, I think that might have been the wrong move for the Hawks to make. I mean, I compare it to, like, when Dallas got Porzingis his rookie year. They had him for 2 seasons. It wasn't really working out. So they kind of just shipped him off, and then they went through a down period where they tried to get that start, and they got Kyrie, and they're able to do some work here or there. They won 50 games this season. But you can undo a move, but it's got to be a better move. I don't know about sending him back to San Antonio, though, only because, they got all of our picks, bro, and you're not going to get them all back. And we're not trying to tank either. So I don't know about Devin Vassell's game. I don't know enough about him. I haven't seen him to know if he'd be a good. I know he's a shooting guard, but I don't know if he'd be, the guy.
The only thing that matters about Vassell is the only thing that matters about bro is the fact that he's a Georgia high school basketball player, man. That's the only thing that matters.
Hey,
Let
let's
me
get them
tell
over
you
here.
something, man.
I mean,
If I'm San Antonio and I got your picks and you are reeling like you are reeling right now, those picks are damn golden.
Yeah.
I mean, they are sitting there going, if Atlanta implodes this next year, we are going to be getting in the lottery so much from those picks that there is no way I'm giving you those picks back. I'm not doing it. I may give you one back, Matt. One. That's all I'm giving. And the other ones I'm betting on you being worse and getting in the lotto and me getting that damn pick.
It's a weird situation.
Yes. I ain't giving you your picks
So,
back.
I mean,
I may give you one.
It's a Brooklyn and Celtics situation, man. Except we didn't even get that good. They got Jason Tatum off that Nets pick, I think.
That's what happened.
You think it's that dire?
I mean, if we start
know,
losing,
I don't know if it's that dire.
We won 36 games.
Oh yeah.
If we start losing more next season,
36.
We might be in the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
We lose more next year than we did this year. They sitting pretty.
I don't think we're gonna start losing. I think we're gonna get.
Oh damn! What happened to him?
Something happened.
Say it again, Mike.
Oh, yo, what's up? What's going on, y'all?
It's all good.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Darren?
Nah, chilling, man. Chilling. What's going on?
So, Darren,
yo,
you know about the NBC article from the other day, talking about that the Hawks were going to try to move Trey. So a new one came out today and said that San Antonio didn't feel Trey was a fit with Wembanyama and that they would be interested in bringing back DJ. So what is your thoughts on that? And
that it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
That makes no sense. I mean, you can't say if Trey and Wemby get together. Like, come on, man. I can't imagine the amount of alley-oops that are going to be thrown in San Antonio. Like, Wemby's not going to have to do anything. Nothing.
But that's the point that I'm trying to make, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you this. And especially as a big who can actually hoop, ain't trying to just sit there and catch oops and off of you and rebound for you. They ain't trying to do it, bro. They're not trying to do it. They do not want to do it. Just listen to me, please.
I don't think Mike, I get you.
Do not want to play basketball that way. Even though fans and teams might be like, "Oh, it's just easy money." They don't want to do that crap, bro, because they think
I get you. I don't think they will. I don't think he will, though. There's so many with Wemby. There's so many other options that they can do off the pick and roll. I think you just see Trey do that with Clint Capella because that's all Clint Capella can fucking do.
That's all.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is that Wemby, even though other options, even pick and pop, even the pick and roll part, all that stuff, he's not gonna want to just sit there and only be on the receiving end, waiting for him to do what he do, and then finally give it to him. I'm just saying he's not gonna be. That's the reason why Shaq and Kobe beefed. That's why Dwight Howard ain't like James Harden and all that issues and stuff like that. Any decent big with actual skill do not want to be that way. The game of basketball is boring that way for a big who can actually hoop. Clint can't say crap because he sucks. You feel me? He ain't got no skill like that, so he got no leg to stand on. But when a big, I'm telling you, bro, that's why perimeter players and good bigs beef, bro, because them niggas want the ball. I
don't think they would beef because you can. Let's be clear. When we have JC and Clint, you couldn't throw JC the ball on the block.
No,
he couldn't move anybody. You can throw the ball to Wembanyama and he'll know what to do with it. That's what I'm saying. They'll and coach and Popovich is running the team. Right. Like they'll get some stuff going for him. You know, it's not going to be heavy pick and roll heavy because that's all Trey can do. He actually might make him cut or something like that. I don't know.
Again, I'm gonna reiterate this. There is no way, as I'm the owner of the Hawks, that I'm sending Trey Young to San Antonio so that I get worse.
Yes,
they get better picks. They get better off my picks because I then double the mistake and send them Trey, and I get worse. and then they get my picks.
Oh, you don't send them. You don't send them to San Antonio unless you're getting your picks back.
They ain't getting those picks. They ain't getting those picks back. They may get one back. They ain't getting the rest of those picks back. Those things are gold. They're gold right now. The Hawks are wavering, and if it's a stock, if it's like a stock, you're holding this because there's a good chance this stock goes through the roof. They ain't coming off that. They ain't doing it.
Yeah, that's why this offseason is so important because
Where's DeMond? What's happening, baby?
Yo, DeMond, what's good with you?
What's up, family? We're
over here educating everybody.
What's up, White Mike?
I'm telling them, I said, there ain't no way in hell they're sending Trey Young to San Antonio because what happens is Atlanta gets worse and San Antonio gets our picks.
Yeah,
we ain't doing that.
Well, if you send Trey over there, you getting those picks back.
You ain't getting all those picks back, DeMond. It's like a stop. Them jokers, they may give you one pick, but they're holding on to that other pick in case you bottom out and they end up getting a number 1 draft pick out of it. Come on now.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be worse. What would be worse if or when you trade a Trey Young this early? Imagine the blowback from the media when they say the Hawks gave up Luka Doncic for Trey Young, and Trey Young's not there. Cam Reddish isn't there. The Hawks have absolutely nothing to show for trading off Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I don't think they're trading.
Blowback by the media is going to be crazy.
Here's what I told him, DeMont. I said, they ain't trading Trey. It makes no sense because we're not rebuilding because we don't own our own picks. That's number 1. And number 2, this guy they brought in from Golden State, the reason why they brought him in is they need an adult in the room. Landry's a baby, and he getting abused sexually. And so now they got to get somebody in there that knows what the hell they're doing to make these big trades work out. Because they let Landry do that last time, and he shit the bed. Let's just be honest. There was a whole shitting of the bed on that Dejounte Murray trade. So,
but once again, man, at the end of the day, man, right now I say 2 things need to happen. The owner need to spend money, and the owner need to put whoever he gonna put in charge and give them whatever 3-4 years to make whatever they need to happen. Since Tony Ressler has been here, he has meddled with every general. I mean, he didn't have time to meddle with Ferry because Ferry got fired so quick. But when he got here, Ferry was already gone. They was replacing him. But he comes and he interferes, and that's why you got a bunch of mismatch. Think about this though, White Man. If he listens to Travis Link, who he hired to be the president, you're never in this Dejounte Murray issue.
Facts.
From jump, right?
Yeah.
And who knows? If the owner don't interfere, do you still have a Luka Doncic instead of Trey Young? Because what do we know? Out of Mark Cuban's mouth, he said he called Tony Ressler, and they came up with. They finalized the deal, whatever you want, how you want to look at it. Owners, why is an owner calling an owner about making trades? That's crazy to me. Why do you have a president of basketball operation if you're going to be the damn general manager too? You know, at least I will say this. At least Jerry Jones, when he meddles, but he spend money though. Cowboys ain't cheap.
It's true.
Our owner meddle, but spends no money. Like, you know, what's good, Mike? Darian, what's popping?
What's going on, man?
Well, Darren, what you doing? Getting a massage or something? What's this?
Man, I'm in this apartment in the bedroom, chilling.
I need to clip this and put this on Pornhub or something. Got that POV angle. What's good, Mike?
Yo,
Mike said he tired of the bullshit.
Hey, bro, you already know how I feel, man. You know, and I'm trying to, make sense of the recent like Spurs little talk and like, or whatever. I'm just like, I guess it's speculation. I see him commenting in the chat. So, but I mean, I think with them saying that, I'm just saying though, I think that they feel like bro, the same reason why I don't want Khalil Ware here as a basketball fan. As a Hawks fan, bring him. But as a basketball fan, I question if he'll be able to truly become what I think he could be offensively playing with Trey Young.
So do you think Trey stunts everybody's growth? Is that what it is?
That's what I was about to say, bro. Everybody who knows me, Steven in the chat, Damon known me now for a little while, at least since the Eastern Conference Finals run. I was saying this crap during the ECF, bro. I'm like, man, we need to just lose with Trey out because Trey come back. I don't know if he gonna allow somebody else to get the winning moments, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he gonna let them get the winning time moments and stuff. And I mean, Cam sucked, but we all saw Cam kind of like doing the thing, and bro went away from him. You feel me?
What was he doing?
Bro, I mean,
Cam Reddish is ass.
So Mike, you don't take him at his
like
word.
I said, it's hard to bring up. It's hard to say Cam's name because yes, he sucks. But in the conference finals game, it can be anybody. I don't care who it is. I'm just using that example when you see Cam in a sense cooking per se, but Trey got to go do him or whatever. What I'm saying is that replace that situation with a Wemby, an actual star player that other teams are truly saying this is our franchise guy and this is what we're banking everything on. We bring you in. Will you get out the way and allow this man to, like what we're saying, when we want it to be winning times, this is who we going to. Will you be okay? Everybody hear what you saying, Trey, but we don't believe what you're saying out your mouth. We looking at style.
You don't believe, you don't take him at his
word?
word?
Do that? They don't know.
You don't take him at his word, Mike?
I don't know. Huh?
You don't take him at his word?
No, I don't. No, I don't, bro. Because I see different on the court, bro.
What Trey
says he do opposite on the floor, bro.
Yeah, he lost me the minute when he started saying that he could play off ball. That's a damn lie. He cannot play off ball.
You see that, Dame? My bad. Craig said Cam had 31 points. I can't remember. I don't know if he did, but I just
he was hooping. But I mean, in general, Cam Reddish just wasn't very good.
I'm telling you right now, Trey Young cannot play off the ball. He cannot do it. And I don't care how much his daddy says it or anybody else says it. He is a ball-dominant basketball player, and that is the way he is going to play. He's not Curry. He doesn't move well without the ball. He doesn't do any of that stuff. So that's just pie in the sky bullshit that we want to turn him into. I'm telling you, he is going to be a ball-dominant point guard, and if you don't like it, you got the wrong motherfucker.
Matt, how do you win with a ball-dominant point guard like Trey Young? Matt, how do we win? Let me rephrase that. How do we get above 500, Matt?
For me, I'm going to watch Phoenix lose in the first round, and I'm gonna go throw whatever assets and whatever we got left and try to get Devin Booker or a player like Devin Booker. Because
that owner ain't coming off Devin Booker.
I'm about to say you ain't getting Devin Booker. No way.
That guy is
what asset?
That was the last name I expect to come out your mouth.
That guy is a new.
Listen.
Hold on, Matt. That guy's a brand new owner. Right? He's a brand new owner. He ain't. He went and got KD. He ain't letting Booker walk the fuck out.
But they have worse assets than we have, which is hard to believe. They have literally no way to get better unless they get a bunch of guys on the minimum. But if they get put out in the first round, depending on how bad it looked, like it did Saturday,
they don't get better. They don't get better getting rid of Booker.
But I'm saying if I could pitch him, Mike, I would say DJ.
What I don't understand.
I would say DJ, Hunter, Bogdanovich, Capella.
So our whole team for Booker,
and maybe a Conwu and two first round picks. I told you I'm selling the farm.
Man, you gotta throw wrestlers better. You gotta throw wrestler's wife in there.
You know what I would say, Matt? I bet you
it fills out their team. It fills out their team. They have a point guard, which they don't have right now.
Matt, does KD interest you?
No. I told you that when he got.
You probably got a better chance of getting KD than getting Booker.
That's facts.
I take KD, but KD don't want to be here, bro. Try to come to him.
Why do you think so?
Because if the Suns say they crash out first round, right? Why would you give up your youngest star player out of
You
him,
wouldn't.
Bill, and KD? Why would you give up the youngest one
Because
you have?
Because the 5, I love Devin Booker, but obviously he's not a number 1. The 5 or
Matt,
6
you got
years
somebody
before Kevin
backstage,
Durant
Matt.
got there, huh?
You got somebody backstage. You gonna bring them on or what? Matt, the host today, guys. If y'all didn't know,
Hey, fire Matt, man. Bro, Matt, you fired.
I didn't see. I'm sorry. I didn't.
you gotta pay attention, man. You gotta be able to do quarter. You gotta do
Fire Matt.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt.
Get him out of there.
You gotta be able to talk
Get
some
him out of
shit
there.
and look backstage, Matt.
All right.
Matt, see, Matt's Mike dominant. He's Mike dominant.
He said he Mike dominant.
He's Mike dominant. He can't get off that damn mic past the damn ball, damn
He
it.
said he Mike dominant.
He said Mike dominant.
I'm stealing that. Hey, White Mike, I'm stealing that, man.
Hey, yeah, you have to say that.
Oh, you Mike
He
dominant. I'm
definitely
stealing that.
funny.
That's
That's
a
funny.
good one.
That's funny. That's funny. But anyway, that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. Devin Booker. That's my dream.
What's good, Torian? What's popping with you?
What's happening, man?
What you
I just
rolling
been-
up? You in the garage? You
That was
rolling
good,
up?
You know what's up? Garage
Yeah,
gang
I'm
in
finna
the
go down
building.
there in a minute. I'm finna go down there in a minute. You heard me?
But yeah, man, that'll be tragic to trade Murray back to the Spurs, man. Because you're not gonna get half of what you got. I mean,
That's
what you
right.
gave up for him.
Facts.
I was about to
But-
say, what's the most if they did it? What do y'all think they would give us back?
Player and a pick.
That's
Bruh,
it.
I'm low balling like a motherfucker.
25
player and
I'll
one
take
pick.
that all day.
Would it be our pick? Would it be our pick, White Mike? You think?
One pick, your one pick.
One of the picks.
That's all you getting because this thing's like a stock, and this shit's fixing to go out the roof if the Hawks crash. I ain't giving up that.
I don't blame you. Like, I would low ball the shit out the Hawks. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's why I think they're almost in a position to where they almost have to run it back.
Well,
What we gotta have
just so they can be mediocre.
To me, what you gotta have is you gotta find a team that feels they're a point guard away from making a real run. And if we can find a team that feels like they're a point guard away, that's the best chance we got of moving him for something that's worth it.
But that's only like what? Like what? 3 teams? Orlando,
hey, Matt,
Pelicans.
they say drop the link, Matt. You slipping.
Hey,
Orlando,
Matt,
the Pelicans,
Matt
and
don't know how
to
to
me,
do that, bro. You see
and
him
to me, White Mike, I think it's gonna be. I think Houston's trying. I think it's gonna be
Shut up,
Houston.
Mike. I figured it out.
Oh, bro, it's hilarious, man. But anyway, my fault, y'all.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think Orlando, the Pelicans, maybe Houston.
Cleveland needs one too.
Hey, Cleveland a good spot to look at because word is Mitchell trying to dip out of there, dog.
That's exactly
He definitely is gonna be gone.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to pair Garland and Dejounte together. They had the same problem we had. Well, no, because they got those defenders back there though.
Listen, hey, that's not my problem.
We trying to unload our shit.
I'm just trying to get the most assets I can get in return. I mean, at this point, man, listen, if you move Murray, if or when they move Murray, it's almost to the point where you just gotta just try to recoup as many at least draft assets. I would prefer a starting caliber player, right? But since for some reason everything is leaked out and people and even these media people are pushing the Hawks have to move one of them, you're gonna get lowball. So I mean, let's be real here. If you're one of these teams out here and say you want Trey Murray, but you know the Hawks have to move somebody. Let me rephrase that. And you know, according to reports, the Hawks have to move somebody, right? Why would you offer anything worth a damn? You feel me? I'm lowballing. I'm lowballing straight up. What's good, Leon? Where you at?
I'm at work. I'm at work.
I
You already know what time
thought
it
you
is.
was thugging. I thought you was on
Nah,
demon
I'm at
time
work.
right now. I'm like,
No, none of this time. None of this time. That's why y'all didn't see me this weekend, man.
You gotta make
I was
them
up there in
play.
Baltimore. I was up there in Baltimore for my cousin's wedding. Out till 4 every night. Fucked up.
Well, hey, if you was in Baltimore and you was out at 4 in the morning, congratulations. You made it.
Yeah, I made it home. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. But
But
so what did Matt say about the DJ thing? What Matt say? He'll take whatever deal they offer.
Man, I got a deal for you. I got a DJ deal for you. I got a DJ deal for you right now.
I'll send him back commercial. I'll send him back commercial to San Antonio. I'll pay for it too.
Listen. I got a DJ deal for you. The DJ deal is Dejounte Murray and Bogdan Bogdanovic for Jeremy Sohan and Devin Vassell. Clean swap. You start them at 2 and 4. Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan for. Oh man, gosh. Y'all don't like good basketball players,
What you
bro.
talk about, man?
You don't like good basketball players.
I like Sohan.
Bring bootleg Dennis Rodman to bootleg Isaiah Thomas, bro. Come on, let's do it. What are we doing? Like this is how you build. This is how you build around him. You need goons around Trey. We ain't had no. We've been like y'all been saying for years. We got a team of a bunch of fucking nice guys. You need to get a fucking goon in here. That's what you need.
You got to trade the whole team then.
Well, you know, y'all know I'm all about getting them Baylor boys up in here.
Man, I ain't trying to do that Jacoby shit though. I'm sorry. I can't
hey,
he still shoot that push. Damon, he still shoot that push free throw with his left hand.
Yep, he looked good doing it too.
Do it, go in.
Wait. Okay. Wait. What happened? We already know Quinn can teach anybody how to shoot, man. That's your favorite fucking line. That's your favorite fucking line until right now.
Hey,
that's weird.
That's weird. Can't teach him.
That's very
Matt. This is Matt's motto.
Can't teach him.
Quinn can only teach the players that Matt likes.
Matt like how to shoot. Right.
If Matt don't like him, then they can't.
Well, I mean, look, the kid has good touch around the rim. He's a
you gotta have some redeeming qualities.
Man, y'all acting like I understand that he's not a fucking point guard. I know they try to play him at point, but like he can move the ball and he gets to the fucking rim and he punishes.
That's true.
Like you need,
true.
like I don't. Like,
Who that, Leo?
Jeremy
Sohan. He played for the Spurs.
I know, but I'm just saying, y'all want him here?
Go check the game. Well, he dropped the trade offer. It was Sohan.
Like I understand.
Murray
look,
and
I understand.
Was it Bogey?
Murray and Bogey.
Yeah,
Murray and Bogey for what?
Vassell and Sohan, straight up, double swap.
I
they
like
get
Vassell.
to contend. We get younger.
Murray, hold on, Leah. Hold on. Murray and Bogey for Vassell and Sohan? You don't think Sohan and JJ will be able to play together?
Early, it might not be the sexiest thing you've ever seen, but we're trying to make a real ball movement offense, and they won't get in each other's way as long. It's gonna be a beautiful day, man. I can't wait. White Mike still in here, or White Mike slid? White Mike slid yet?
There you go.
I'm here. What's up?
White Mike, you want to see Trey Young play off ball? You get Clint Capella off my team, and I bet you good money he'll be an off ball player. You got to get Vassell off the team. You can't cut through to the basket. You can't. What are you cutting through to the basket for? There's absolutely no reason for you to be doing that. Anybody?
I personally disagree, but I mean,
here's what I know. I watched him at Atlanta, and I've watched him with Oklahoma, and I've yet to see his ass play off the ball.
For who?
There you go.
For who?
Oklahoma.
For who?
Atlanta.
No, play off ball for who?
I got what you're saying.
There's no gravity on this. Never been any gravity on this team, bro.
But it's no.
That's what I was saying the other day.
But the thing is, though, all right, it has to happen for y'all to see it. But I guarantee you, the best that you will see from Trey off ball would be catch and shoot.
Hey, Damon, you need to check this out right here.
He's a point guard.
I feel you. But the issue with that statement is there's one very simple reason this this is not
how much THC?
8%.
A little bit.
Remember when I went to Arizona?
Yeah.
Loaded up, baby.
Illegal out there, right?
Legal.
They talking about some other stuff, man. You know, I can't drink. I can't drink no THC drink, but that's worse than the edible, boy. Edible, I seen it before, but I can't drink no weed, bro.
Hey, Mike, let me show you how you drink.
Hey, if anybody, kids, if you don't do drugs.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We just pretended.
While I'm rolling up on camera.
Hey, say I'm about to be there. I'm about to pour my jack now. See,
Unless you wait, hold on. If you a Hawks fan, you probably you need something.
You say you need something, right? They say we all crazy for
ass
being a
season.
Hawks fan, but anyway.
To get through these bullshit.
I don't know. Leon, I'm not too posing. I'm just like, hey, I like Sohan game. I just think that like, hey, that's gonna be. But JJ developed the shot, but so I don't know, bro. I mean, you still have Trey here, so I mean, I get what you're saying. It just, I don't know.
I need JJ to develop a handle before he develops a shot.
He already has developed a fine shot. It's not fucking elite or anything, but you can't.
Well, that's
tell
what
me,
I'm saying.
like,
I'm giving
he's
credit
not
for his
hitting
shot that he has
threes.
now. Yeah, he has.
I need him to improve his handle, man. His handle's shaky.
Hey, there we go. Shout out DJ Incog, who said we didn't need no defense. Shout out Incog.
Like, bro, the thing is, I want y'all to tell me, bro, who y'all think Trey Young, in the history of point guards, who he leans most to, just in style of play.
Style of play, I'll tell you. Everybody don't listen to him when he say who his favorite player is.
Nash.
Huh?
Steve Nash.
Yeah, he's a 2024 Nash who freaking shoots too much.
And you know who he reminds me of? He tries to be like Allen Iverson, but he ain't that.
But Nash, correct me if I'm wrong, Nash was past first point guard though, right?
No. That's why I added the shoot too much part.
Yeah, Nash is definitely past first.
He plays a lot like Nash if you take away the offensive aggressive part in trying to score. Nash just didn't look to score like that, but Nash can shoot, bro.
Let me ask y'all this.
Nash won an MVP.
Back to back.
He shouldn't have won that shit, but
he won them back to back.
Leon.
He definitely shouldn't have won the second one.
Leon, let me ask you.
But he definitely shouldn't have won the second one.
Leon, let me ask you this: can Trey Young still be effective, or still have what y'all like to say, that gravity, if he was pass first, shoot second, or is shooting the most effective part of his game? Well, never mind. Forget what I said, because the shooting is what gives the gravity. Never mind.
I was going to say,
well, can I ask this question? Come on, can I ask this question? I want to ask this question.
Oh,
this is for Leon and Matt. Then
it's been great, man. Y'all should. It's a lovely day. It really is a lovely day.
Leon,
what's up, man?
For Leon and Matt, then, man, because this is why I hear the gravity stuff and everything. So my question is,
it's really important.
It's important. No, I hear that, but I'm just asking. Did any point guard prior to the last 7 years or so, are any of them considered like to have high gravity or something like that? Any previous point guards?
What do you mean previous point guards?
Besides this current era of say Trey, Halliburton, of this current era.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. You're telling me niggas wasn't walling up on Allen Iverson? They was trying to. He cutting right through them niggas.
So
bro.
I'm asking a question. So are you answering me saying that previous guards in the past they had gravity as well? So
I mean,
Jerry has gravity. I said Chris Paul, but it's not necessarily that Trey's a point guard why he has gravity. He's such a dynamic offensive player. That's why he has gravity.
Oh, okay, I get that part. I understand that. I mean, Shaq has gravity. He's not a point guard. I'm just trying to ask because literally, I mean, you know me, I pointed out to guards ain't always played like today's game of point guards where it seems like, oh, the guard's supposed to take 20 plus shot attempts to be an impact and to get assists and to spread the floor. So I'm asking you, did Mookie Blaylock or Doc Rivers, typically not the best Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, did John Stockton have gravity? Did John Stockton have gravity? Huh?
But those players that you're naming, Mike, a lot of those players had low post players to pass the ball to.
Okay,
a lot of them are not good offensive players.
Magic had Kareem.
Jason Kidd. Did Jason Kidd have gravity? Because he did not have a low post player to throw it to in New Jersey when he took them to multiple finals appearances. Did Jason Kidd have gravity?
Here's the thing with Kidd. Kidd is the reason that Kidd was as such, especially earlier in his career, is because he was a better passer than scorer. Full stop. Like we all.
I think he's a way better defender too.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I won't say earlier in his career.
I'm gonna tell you.
He's always been a great passer, but I would also argue that it's the time that he was born that as a point guard, you wasn't brought up to freaking go shoot and score. You just didn't do it.
That's that whole time period, though.
Point guards. Like,
So
but
I'm just
Mike,
asking, is gravity a new thing then? I'm just
No,
asking, is gravity a new
Hey, y'all look
thing?
at hey, White Mike got to be
Hold
talking
on,
to a
can we
honey.
answer
Look
the-
at him.
let me
Look
answer
at
the
him.
question. Like, I mean, like,
but
what do you
but
mean
no,
by what do you
it's
mean?
a new. It's
Can
not
I-
a new
can I-
thing,
can I
Mike.
just answer the question?
It's not new.
So it's not new. Okay.
Bro, like, do you not think
White
Isaiah
Mike done
Thomas
cut the
took a
lights
lot of
off and
shots?
everything. Golly.
Do you not think that that Isaiah Thomas took a lot of shots?
I mean, me personally, I don't talk about folks I ain't watch. I know you Google Isaiah Thomas because I know you ain't
I don't
watch
believe
nigga.
Isaiah took a lot of shots.
I can't vouch for that. Though some of the older basketball
I'm
fans
just saying,
that I talk
I'm
No,
looking
about.
at the-
Isaiah
I'm
was a pass first point guard.
See,
'Cause
there
he
you
had
go, White
Joe
Mike.
Dumars,
I
and he
agree.
had-
I
he
don't
had-
know.
This
Leon.
is so wild. Can I at least say what I mean? Like,
Okay, yeah, go
at
ahead.
least.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I
we
mean,
don't
I'm
let you
looking
do
at-
that, Lovely.
It's
Go
like
Lovely.
I'm looking at 17.7 shots a game, 17.4 shots a game, 19 shots a game, 16, 15. Like that's when he got Dumars and
What year? What's the years? What's the years of the 18 and the 16? I just want to see something.
19.
Kareem
I
said
can't
he
hear you.
didn't take a lot of shots. All the folks who
Damn.
watch, they saying different. That's all. So I don't know. I mean, I know the stats and everything.
No, I'm just
but
wondering, did he
I
take
ain't watch it, so I
18
can't talk on it.
before
Championships?
before 90? Before 1990? Or did he take a lot of shots after 1990? Can y'all hear the show?
Yeah, I can't hear him. All right.
Yeah, I
Nah.
can't hear you.
He got
His
rid of
word's not working.
think you read his lips, say he gonna go and come back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you
yeah, in his second year he shot 19 shots a game. Third year 17.7. Fourth year 17.4. Then it's a couple 16s, a 15, a 16 again. Then his last 4 years you got 14, 16, 16.
So the Pistons
13.
went okay. So the Pistons, Matt, what year did the
Get it
Pistons
right.
Matt, what year did the Pistons pick up Vinny Johnson?
Joe.
Vinny Johnson. What's my guy y'all got from Dallas? Was it Vinny Johnson? Vinny Johnson come from Dallas.
Yeah, I thought he didn't.
Yeah, it was a
Microwave. That was, I believe, 86.
Who'd y'all get from Dallas? Y'all picked up their leading scorer.
Matt don't know, man. You were born in 95, bro. You don't have to Google that. I'm just saying, bro. You see me, bro. I'm older than you and Leon. I ain't even gonna play it.
No, I'm
bro,
just
'cause
trying
I ain't
to
watch
see
him, so I ain't even gonna
because-
talk about
Yeah,
it.
I didn't watch him either.
Remember when
I
they
ain't
draft
gonna talk about
Isaiah?
it.
I'm gonna say Vinny
Johnson
Johnson.
era
I'm gonna say Vinny Johnson came in '86. Hold on one second. Let me.
When
No,
they
all
draft,
I can do
when
is
they
look
draft
at a computer
Isaiah
screen.
Thomas, the Pistons was trash. Isaiah was the franchise player when they draft him. So obviously, I expect his shots to be up.
Kareem
But
in the chat saying he took a lot of shots, so they were
the
bad.
reason I was asking Leon the years is because the Pistons started being competitive in what, 90, 89, 90?
They won their first ring in 89.
85.
They won the first ring in 89.
Leon said they won the first ring in 89.
Okay, they won it in 89, so 88. All right.
So like before that, we'll use that. Like that's the year he shot one of the least shots. It was 13.8.
Yeah,
But
because he had better
hold on.
players around him
I'm
at
sorry.
the time.
I had that wrong. It was 15.3 the year they
Right.
won.
83.
So,
Come on, 83.
as it became competitive, Isaiah Thomas shots go
Yeah.
down.
That's
Dumars
true.
probably comes up. You got Microwave, and you got what's my guy name? They got it from Dallas. I'm gonna look it up now.
But I'm saying like the point is
Carl Thomas
the
saying
point-
that
but the
Isaiah
point- but the
wasn't
point
ball
is-
dominant though. So that's what
but
I'm saying. I ain't watch. I gotta lean on.
Well,
I
Isaiah.
haven't seen
Well,
that.
you got to remember,
I mean,
Isaiah
you're talking
had
about-
Joe Dumars with him. Dumars, who could run as a guard. I mean, he could run. Who could play? I don't want to say play point guard, but who was a ball handler, right?
Like DJ.
Right. Except he's a way better defender than
Way
Trey
better than
and,
DJ.
and Murray combined.
I got
Way
you.
better than DJ.
He could shoot.
Adrian Dantley, yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, that's who it was. Adrian Dantley, who was the Mavs leading scorer. So that's what I'm saying. So you see, as the Pistons got competitive, Isaiah Thomas shot attempts go lower and lower and lower. They shouldn't go up. When you get better players, your shot attempt should.
Therein lies the problem.
Right.
But Demond,
But I'm
have
saying
we gotten better
the
players?
problem when we just
Have
seeing
we got
other
better
players.
players?
Like I know,
Yeah, we should have got
Or
better
have we
players.
traded mid for mid, Demond?
So you need
like
to
I'm
mid for
saying
you.
like why?
How many?
Why I don't
Adrian
get why,
Dantley.
like,
Is
it's
that
been
a
done
Hall
before,
of
you act like
Famer?
Trey can't fucking do
I
it.
think
So
so.
you need to be
And I
getting
still don't
rid. No,
understand
Adrian
who the
Dantley not in the
fuck
Hall
y'all
of
No,
Fame.
he's
supposed
not
to
a
be
Hall of
playing
Famer.
off
How many
offense.
All-Star appearances did Andrew Dantley have?
No,
He's had some All-Star, but he wasn't a Hall of Famer.
no, he's not a Hall
How
of
many?
Famer.
Yeah,
He's a Hall of
He
Famer.
won a couple.
He's in the Hall of
Won a
Fame.
couple scoring titles.
he a Hall of
Adrian Dantley
Famer.
won the Hall of
All-Star,
Fame.
two-time
No, I don't think he's a Hall of
two-time
Famer. Hold
All-NBA.
on.
He is a Hall of
He
Famer.
won a couple
Adrian
scoring
Dantley is a
titles.
Hall of
It
Famer.
ain't-
Okay, my
it
bad,
ain't
my
hard
bad,
in
my bad.
basketball.
So he's a Hall of Famer. But my
It ain't
point
hard.
is this.
Six-time
My point.
All-Star.
This my
Six-time
point.
All-Star before he got to Detroit.
I'm on Basketball
This my
Reference.
point. So can we agree? So let's
Who have
say
Trey play
Trey.
like
Let's
that,
say
like
Trey
that?
averaged 20 shots a game this year. It's somewhere like 19, 20, right?
19.
So as players get better, because we already know we ain't getting nobody in free agency. So let's just say as a JJ gets better, Trey's shot selection, shot attempts should start coming down. We're missing another guy who can score the ball. So that's where you miss. That's why a Hunter is a miss.
Well,
You can't go to him. You can't go to him. We can't rely on him to give us
what do you mean a
17,
miss?
18, 20 points a night.
He came out, he got frying
What do you
pan
mean a
hands.
miss?
A miss because we drafted him 4th overall, so he's a miss.
You throw him
Yeah,
a pass, it
No,
bounces
I
off
mean,
your hand.
you can't.
That draft
Demond, I
was
told
bad.
Demond, you gotta stop doing that. I told you that, Demond. You gotta stop.
Y'all know,
Putting
I
in
just
that
want
forward.
Hawks fans to notice that when we talk about Trey Young, and really just the Hawks in the situation with Trey Young, when it comes to like about winning, we refer to basically two situations. It's Isaiah Thomas, Detroit Pistons, and then that's basically Steph in a sense with the Warriors. Now, that's two situations, and all I'm saying is that I don't feel great about that because it's so many other championships in the NBA that's been won, and I feel like the other way, away from just the small guard being the top person and all that type stuff, is the way that it works. I don't want us sitting here trying a way that happens the least often, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense, but
What's
I mean,
the, you know the
we have
saying?
Trey Young now.
Yeah, I
So
know. We
Don't
got him now.
reinvent the wheel. I mean,
But does anyone? Because I know I don't think Trey should be the main piece of the team. I think he's a piece. I don't think he should be the main piece.
at
Does
this
any-
point, he's the best player on the team.
But whose fault is that? That's not his fault. That's fucking management's fault.
Oh no! I'm not saying it's his
We
fault.
said that too.
It is management's fault. That's why I said Hunter is a miss, a 4th overall pick, right? Kevin Huerter was a miss.
Reddish
a miss.
Was Kevin Huerter a miss, or did they try to make him? Was Kevin Huerter a miss, or did they try to make him into something he wasn't?
A miss meaning he ain't on the team.
I would say he's a miss because he wasn't aggressive like a shooting guard.
Well, but damn, they only moved him because of the money.
Yeah, and that's why they moved him because of the money too.
Yeah, so I'm only calling him a miss because he's no longer on the team.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Cam Reddish is a miss. So, I mean, like I told y'all last year, man, the best thing we can hope for, because I'm gonna tell you right now, we ain't really gonna get nothing in return for Murray. I already got that in my head. I think Landry gonna get fleeced because Landry don't know what he's doing.
Listen.
What you mean? What?
Well, that's why we brought a dog in the room.
Landry, he really messed up by trading them 3 picks.
That's why we brought an adult.
That's why, because he traded 3 picks for Murray. But
so our best bet is to hope that Jalen Johnson take another step. You need Kobe Buffin to take a step. You're gonna need Mo G to take a step because I don't think they're gonna be able to package Murray up and bring back hell. I don't think they'll bring back nobody that's an all-star in return. So I mean,
you can package Trey and then
year
get
with
there.
Trey Young without an all-star teammate next year.
Do you think that you can build a team of good offensive and defensive players around Trey Young and just see what fucking happens? Get rid of all the guys that can't play defense. Like this is why DJ and Bogey for Sohan and Vassell it works for me. This nigga Vassell averaged the same amount of points as DJ. He averaged the same amount of points.
I mean, hey, I'm with you on the deal.
I'm just saying. So what you do in that respect is you move the playmaking that you would usually the playmaking reps you would usually give to DJ. You move those to Jalen. So you really spread them around everybody else. Obviously.
Let me ask you this, Let me ask you this, Leon. Is there, if they make a trade like that, is there another move that need to be made after that, or we go
for sure?
Not counting the draft.
Okay, I won't.
Quince, that's on the chopping block.
Yeah, I won't even bring the draft up. I'll just say you want to figure out how to dump Capella and sign Claxton, or you draft a big. And because I'm saying if you do that, you still got Kobe, you still got Mo, you still got Double O, you still got Dre back another 3, you still got, whatever other AJ if you give a fuck, if you're still a believer. I'm just looking at Dejounte Murray and Devin Vassell, and I'm saying, well, I'm saying, just a different level of off-ball player. Give me the off-ball version of a guy. He's a little bit bigger. He went to Florida State. You know he can play defense. I don't have another explosive offensive player. And what if JJ does? I know what the fuck you're gonna say, Matt. It's the same shit every time. Y'all niggas be going up for Jalen, but y'all really don't fucking believe in this nigga. Y'all really just don't believe in Jalen.
That's not it.
That is what it is.
My problem with that is,
and you probably just don't think
we'll be going into year 7. We'll be going into year 7. And if it
do you
want to
win, bro, or do you want to win, or do you want
to? That's my point.
You don't want to see 25, 30-foot shots like Kool-Aid.
I don't think any of y'all want to win.
Do you want to win? Do you want to win, or do you want to?
Hey, but look, though, I'm sitting here watching the game.
Want it to look good.
Hey, who playing right now, Mike?
The Knicks and Philly. But like I'm saying though, like Matt, he like to ignore defense, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. All that 100 plus.
He talks about everybody else defense except Trey.
Bull crap sound and look good in the season, bro. Until you get to the playoffs and niggas really start playing ball, bro. When basketball get real, bro, it gets slower and it gets physical. I'm just saying, man. And
we all need to get everybody know Matt. When you come to Matt only wants to win with the guys he likes.
Bro, man, don't know what it takes to win, though.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
It is.
I don't. Mike, have you seen Orlando? Have you seen Orlando play yet? In the last 2 games?
Okay, let's start here, though. Orlando, they are playing. Orlando, I'm sorry, Matt, if you watch the NBA, but as long as I've been watching NBA basketball, this is what young teams do. This is part of their step and their growing process. Unfortunately, we skipped steps in our process, and it made us delusional as a franchise. The Magic gonna stay where they need to be, which is going to be good for them. It's going to be good for them, but this is their process as a young team. They got into the playoffs. That's first step. Check. Okay, cool. Now you got to develop upon that. They don't know how to win. They just had to learn how to win and close games in the season. We saw them struggle in the season at times with that. Now they're in the playoffs. This is the growing process for a young player in Banchero and a young team. This is their process, bro. Going against a Cleveland team who, yes, have their flaws, but they've been in the playoffs. Donovan Mitchell has been in the playoffs. He's been in these situations, so he gets it. He understands. He gets one game at a time. He gets play-by-play. He gets the small things that need to get done. Cleveland understands that compared to Orlando. So I ain't tripping off of Orlando. I get it, Matt. I know that's what you're going to try and use as an example, but I guarantee you all these teams' offense are coming. Where was Indiana? Great offense. Where were they high scoring behind offense, bro? None of that jump matters, bro, when it comes to this NBA playoff basketball. I told you, bro. When basketball
all I know, Mike.
When basketball
hold up, Matt.
And it
let him cook.
Matt, you better agree.
It's burning. It's burning. I'm trying to help him out. It's burning.
Matt, I remember somebody telling me his name was Matt, said, Damon, they got to go through the steps, the growth, the same. Then you tell me that same shit, Matt, that Mike just said. Then you tell me that.
Mike, Damon, I said, yes, you got to go through incremental steps, but that does not include not being able to score. Mike didn't touch on Orlando's inability to score. They had 36 points in the third quarter tonight, Mike. followed up by last game when they had
Matt.
68 points halfway through the fourth
I
quarter.
hear you, Matt.
Okay?
I hear you, Matt.
They
But you
can't
know what's
score.
gonna happen, Matt?
But,
You didn't
Mike,
hear me though.
they're
You didn't
third
hear
in the
me.
NBA.
I know.
They're third in the
That's
NBA
good.
in defense, but
You're
they can't
right.
score.
You're right, Matt. But what's going to happen is after this, the franchise is going to have a real view of their team, and they should adjust it going into next season.
We knew in
their
December
step.
they couldn't score.
No. With us, we skipped our steps and process, and it made us delusional and unrealistic.
I got you, Mike.
I don't even think that's true. I think they just.
That's
I think they
very
just
true.
stopped.
That's when the owner stepped in and signed everybody.
No, I'm saying that's just not taking a step. They just didn't do anything else.
Because he signed everybody. They couldn't do anything else. They locked everybody up.
I want Trey Young to play with a guy that's better than DJ.
You can look at these. You can look at these scores of these playoff games, and every one of them are in the low 100s.
I'm telling you, Mike.
There ain't no 130s, the 128s, or any of that going on.
No, bro.
Just look
at
it.
But I'm saying, but we know that.
You can't be so defensive focused that you can't.
We know that.
Orlando, where you can't score.
We know that. Like, you have to get the defenders. Like, what are you saying? Just get the fucking defenders. Like, do you honestly? Okay, like
I've already seen that.
I know y'all gonna give me that 22 game bullshit. Where the defense was halfway fucking decent, y'all.
Damn, Lovely, you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to y'all.
Nah, he's talking to himself. He's looking off to the side.
White Mike, is it
at work? He at work.
White Mike, is it so bad?
White
Mike, is it so bad? I want Trey to play next to a guy that the best thing I can say about DJ is somebody got a flat tire, so he made the All-Star game. Can I get Trey Young next to a guy that's a legit All-Star? That got a legit All-Star jacket, legit All-Star basketball.
That's on your general manager, man.
I hope we can after Landry Fields shit the bed on the DJ trade. See,
Knicks and Philly might not break 100.
That's the problem.
Left. They might
that Landry made that trade and he put us in a bad spot that I don't know how we're gonna get out of it.
Trey.
Bad trades happen all the time.
we don't own our picks, man.
I'm saying, man. That's the only way. That's the only player that can get you anything. Everybody want to trade Hunter. They want to trade Capella. What they gonna get you? Besides a second round pick, maybe.
The problem is you can't trade because then you tanking, and then the San Antonio's getting.
You're not tanking. You gonna get somebody. You trade. You get some picks. You gonna have to trade, and that way you can get off Clint or Hunter. You guys go combine him with somebody else.
So you trying to win in 2030?
I will say this so we get this on record because I know nigga like Matt he'll be hating on me first chance he gets. So is Rashad. I am not at this moment on the trade route at this time. At this time,
somebody clip that.
Yeah, bro. Y'all make sure y'all clear, dog. Just because I come on the Mon show saying trade, that does not mean the Mon is saying that. All right.
Right.
You said
Mike. I know you don't like Trey, so that's different. But I need.
It's not that I don't like Trey, man. You make it sound personal, man.
Right.
Landry Fields said it perfectly. We need a guy who made an All-Star team other than Trey Young on this team.
It's easy to say that, though. It's easy to say that. You don't have the assets to go get one. You just don't.
Right. You don't have the money. Like everybody, they want to run it back. With who? We're gonna dump somebody.
Matt,
we're gonna lose some players.
What All-Star? Who? Please. Who? I need to know.
Get scoring more than 23 a game.
You know me. If it was up to me, I'll be driving to Chicago right now to pick up Zach.
Yeah, what's he saying at the bottom?
If it was up to me.
Just turn guys into other
When the last time he played?
Turn guys into other guys.
Who?
Levine.
Earlier this season when he had 54 points.
Before he quit on his team.
December. Okay.
I ain't seen Levine since Christmas.
So we need another injury prone player. Because we had 5 players out.
So what's the best case? What's the best case scenario next year? Like, does anyone see us getting 50 wins next year?
Bro, it all depends on what you do with DJ.
I gotta see what Landry do over the summer.
Exactly. Like, what am I gonna tell you about?
I got a lot of
I don't know
faith in
anything
Landry.
about?
I know you don't like Mike. I got a lot of faith in Landry.
I think he drafted okay. I just think
Right, he did.
great.
Good draft.
So I don't know.
He
Because
gon' it's going.
the fan base got to make up their mind. Either DJ worth enough to keep, or he not worth nothing. So which one is it? Okay, if he's
not worth an
something,
all-star.
then I can trade
He's
him.
not worth an all-star.
Let me tell you, he's
He's not
worth
an
what
all-star.
somebody give.
Okay, but can I add something to DJ and get an all-star?
It depends on the team, to be honest.
It depends on the all-star, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, of course, but I'm saying you were trying to you were behind me. You were behind me on where pause. You like how are you going to get an all-star? Yeah, it's going to be DJ plus something. If it's a pick, and I've been saying for the past 3 months, I like the sack pick to not convey because then I can play with it all summer. With it all summer in a stronger draft supposedly, and it's supposed to be this deep ass draft. You could be trading somebody the 14th pick, or you could be trading them 2 seconds. I'm just saying, like that's the nature of the pick right now. So
let me ask y'all this.
I mean, that's what I said.
Are y'all willing to take a bad deal for Murray, or would
bad deal? See, okay, you talking about a deal that looks bad?
No, that's gonna kill.
I'm saying, are you talking about a deal that looks bad on the outside, but
watch this like this, Leon?
I don't know. I'm just saying,
like this, Leon, like this. When you see the trade, you're like, that's bullshit.
But I'm saying, what's bullshit to you?
Trading him, period, is gonna.
No, listen to me, Leon. Leon, listen to me. Listen to me. When you look at the trade, each of y'all on the panel, individually, you look at the trade and you say to yourself, that's bullshit. Are you willing to take one of those type of deals? Or would you run it back? Well, I know what Matt
bullshit is just so strong.
Hell
bro.
no.
Leon.
Bullshit is so strong.
Leon, you look at the deal, Leon. Leon, you look at the deal.
Example you could.
No, you look at the deal, Leon, and you say,
if I don't like the deal, I'm not gonna like it. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. So would you, if you look at the deal and you don't like it, would you take one of those deals, or would you run it back? I'm trying to see how
take a Kevin Huerter deal.
I'm trying to see how desperate people
are. But see, like y'all tripping.
Would you take a Kevin Huerter deal?
No one's giving up. No, see, that's what the fuck. Like
a trade. If Landry trade DJ, he trading his job away.
I'm just saying, bro. Like trading DJ.
Why?
Because you're not gonna get that value back.
But okay, why do you have to see? Like, what do you consider the same value back? Because
we traded 3 first-round picks.
The biggest thing with the DJ trade that we don't talk about is we didn't give up. The biggest thing with the DJ trade we don't talk about is we didn't give up no young players. We gave up Gallo, who snapped his fucking leg in half the summer, like 3 weeks after the trade happened. And picks. Really, 2 first-round picks and a swap. That's really what you traded him for.
2.
What's Gallo doing on the team right now? What's Gallo doing on the team right now? Be serious. Not shit. So you traded 2 firsts. I don't even know if it's going to be. I think it's 1 second. I think they only get 1 second from Charlotte. That might be good. And our 2 picks. The idea is to be good. The thing is, you have no choice but to be good next year. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Like this year, you had a choice, right? There was nothing wrong with bullshitting this season. And I know y'all don't like to hear that. Y'all want to win now.
Hey, family. Hey, I'ma holler at y'all. I'm going to the garage.
Take care of that, brother.
Mr. Matt, if you need me, hit me up. If you don't know how to end the show, end it the same way you started it. Feel me?
Okay.
I'm going to the garage. Go Hawks.
We'll holler at
you with y'all, man. I gotta make up for 420. I ain't gonna celebrate.
Shit.
How about this? How about Brandon Ingram?
B.I. be good. I like B.I.
B.I. would fit really good.
I mean, I was
Don't let Matt hear that. Don't let Matt hear that.
Matt gonna bring up tomorrow. I mean yesterday. Matt gonna bring up yesterday.
Why, Mike? I've been very disappointed the last 2 weeks.
Well, that's why you get him.
You was hold on. You were disappointed on Friday night or nah? Oh, you were because the nigga you said wasn't good enough
against a terrible defensive team in Sacramento.
I'm gonna get it off now.
You know, you proud about that?
You said wasn't good enough. Took the sack pick from y'all. Took the sack pick from us. That nigga you said wasn't good enough. Against what? Against a trash defense. So what? We be losing a fucking Charlotte.
They're a bottom tier defensive team.
We be losing a fucking Charlotte.
You're not gonna mention last night?
Do we be losing to Charlotte? Do we be
Charlotte been whooping our ass the last 2-3 seasons.
So like to me, and we had a conversation earlier, Matt. Brandon Ingram is the player that raises my floor. And that might be an issue for some people, but Trey and Jalen are my ceiling raisers. Brandon raises my floor, so I'm winning 45 games with Brandon Ingram.
Hey Matt, you see the Knicks game? You see the Knicks and Philly game?
Oh my God.
I'm looking at it right now.
Bro. You can win. You can
I haven't
win
played in the background, Mike. It hurt my eyes.
Hey Matt,
I'm telling you right now, I would take Brandon Ingram in a minute.
4 points, bro. Like
I would take BI in a minute.
Okay, well, what would you give up, Mike, for Brandon Ingram?
DJ and double O. DJ and double O for BI. That's the package.
Yeah,
I mean, because they're gonna need a point guard when they're gonna need a point guard next year to go to the next level. He's perfect.
Just saying, who needs a point guard? I've been looking at them for years. I've been waiting for them to realize CJ's not a fucking point. They run Brandon Ingram at point guard.
I'd give up DJ and double O today.
Bro, like
I forgot you don't like double O.
Losing.
I like double O. He's just too damn small. I'm tired of this small shit.
Here's my thing. If you have an issue with Brandon Ingram and you say injury prone, I'll take that. But you can argue that till the wheels fall off. But if you think there's a problem with the fit because of the way he takes the shots on New Orleans, the problem is his role in the offense is the same as Trey's role in the offense. But he's not exactly equipped to be this guy who has the ball all the time. He needs somebody who can give him the ball in scoring position.
I love it.
Now I want you to don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. But it's not the same. It leans more offense, but it's the closest thing you're going to get to the Giannis, Drew, Middleton big three, so to speak. That's the closest thing you're going to get. I know Trey's not the defender Drew is, and blah blah blah. I'm just talking about how they play on offense.
Offensive.
Drew's the facilitator. Giannis is the facilitator. Chris Middleton really just scores.
Yeah.
Right. You get a defensive shooting three. Shooting wing or guard at the 2, and you get a center who comps to Brook Lopez. I don't know who they saying look like Brook Lopez in this draft, but I know he go to Indiana. I'm saying, bro, like maybe the GM. Fuck, it's not that hard. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I'll take him at the 2. Josh Hart.
I like that too.
I hope
the Knicks just got a steal, 3-point shot.
Series so much. I really hope they lose the series. Not because of
they're not calling no foul. DiVincenzo with another free. My goodness, the Knicks just took the lead.
This point guard crap can stop. This point guard leading stuff.
So the Knicks just took the lead.
I want the Knicks to lose for that reason alone.
They just took the lead.
They took the lead.
Yeah, they just took the lead.
Damn,
man. Damn, Larry, you ahead of me.
They just took
right, you way ahead.
Of course, I'm ahead of y'all.
What's up, fellas?
I'm always head on my screen.
What's up, Fred?
What it is? Y'all, how y'all doing tonight?
So I'm good,
They
at
home, Larry. They at home. So it's okay.
What are we talking about tonight, fellas?
I mean, it was a lot of fouling on.
I'm trying to get.
They want Brandon Ingram,
but everybody's scared, bro. Everybody's scared. I'm trying to get him a ring, but everybody's scared.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I can step in, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing y'all really not think about. I think people are looking at players individually and what they could do individually. But then I don't hear a lot of people talking about fit, right? I don't care. You can have a superstar, but he may not fit, right? You got to get, I'm not saying Brandon Ingram is not it, but I think we need to look at more fit. Who fits with who, other than bringing? He needs another all-star. He needs another superstar. Trey needs another all-star woman. It's vice versa. It doesn't matter. He got an all-star with him. It ain't working. So when you look at building this team,
No, he don't.
it's gotta fit.
We got an all-star
Who's the
reserve.
all-star?
We got a reserve.
He
DJ's
got an
an
all-star.
all-star.
He got a guy who made the
Hey,
all-star
all
team.
I'm gonna say is,
DJ's an all-star, man.
Somebody got a
Like
flat
that.
tire. That's why he made the
all
all-star
I'm gonna
team.
say about that, look. All I'm gonna say about that is Landry Fields said the
Didn't Trey get an all-star like that?
one all-star.
Go ahead, show what you said.
No. Actually, Leon, what
One,
he
Mike,
said was
not three.
only he needs to play with more than one. He didn't say he need another all-star. Go back and listen to it. He didn't say he needed another all-star.
But what did he say? But what did he say?
No. Hey, Larry,
No. Wait. Let him finish.
cool.
Let him finish.
He
What did he
need
say?
more than one all-star. That's what he
So you
I'm
need
not
more than one
interrupting, Larry.
all-star.
What I'm saying is that it's funny how Hawks fans always
No. I
say
mean,
stuff
look,
that I've been saying for 2 years.
think that B.I. is a
he was talking
legit
about changing
all-star.
with the roster and said you need more than one all-star.
Well, no,
We
what
don't
I'm
have the
saying,
assets to
Leon.
do that. We don't have the assets to do it.
No, what I'm saying.
What Landry
Hey,
did
listen.
was just double
Hey,
talk.
listen. I will drop the full Landry's interview in the group chat.
Okay.
That's fine and good. All I'm saying is that for me, myself, I don't care. I have to go find the actual We Talk shows. Because I swear to God, I've been saying this stuff. When fans was telling me, oh, as soon as we got DJ, we're a top 4 roster. We this and that.
Man, Fisher wins.
I said, look at the whole landscape of the East, y'all. And I named teams after team and named 3 all-stars or guys who at least been in an all-star at least once in their career. The fans weren't necessarily hearing crap. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like, y'all know. Either way it
I
goes,
don't
bro.
think that DJ and Trey
To me, it's just always funny hindsight. 2 years later. So right now, it's gonna be 2 years later for majority of this fan base to realize, like, God dang, we need to move Trey. That's the thing I'm saying now. And watch 2 years later, y'all finally be on board. I'll be here though, because I'm a Hawks fan forever and all that stuff. But it just, I don't know, it's just funny to me, man. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, and like I said, and that's my main point, right? I don't give a damn who you get. If they don't fit, they don't fit. And DJ and Trey,
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out soon, guys. If we get BI replaced Dejounte and Yucca Congo with BI, and we're the same team, then it is what it is. Especially if New Orleans get better, it is what it is, guys. We just got to live with that. So,
but I'm saying, like, that's the nature of the trade, bro. That's the nature of trading.
Yeah. I mean, on paper, I like that better. I personally like.
Lose Trey. All right, shit.
I personally like having a person who can be a post threat and a perimeter. I don't like all my offense coming from the perimeter. I don't.
No.
Not all of it.
I mean,
if you want to,
how did you see Ingram post up last night?
I seen Brandon Ingram trying to try, but he had like probably the third best perimeter defender on him with Lou Dort. So I mean that's kind of hard, bro. Dort give Trey problems.
Larry, can I ask you a question, Larry?
Which goes to my second point.
Yeah, Dort give Trey problems, bro.
Larry, which goes to my second point. I'm tired of seeing Jose Alvarado guarding DeAndre Hunter. I'm tired of seeing Darius Garland guarding DeAndre Hunter. I'm tired of seeing
Can I answer a question? Can I ask a question? Larry, can I ask a question? When we went to the ECF, though, do you think that we had a low post presence or somebody to go to in the low post?
Gallo.
All right. So, Gallo, you know that. I know that. This entire Hawks fan base know that. So you telling me our silly front office, like, just looked at that, saw that helped, and did not replace it yet to this day?
Nope. That's why BI will fit, but be a way better version of it. You know what I'm saying? People try to understand what Gallo did, but in the fourth quarter, we would go to Gallo in the post. He's the only one, like John Collins couldn't do it.
Khalil Ware. Like,
I
have everybody doing some coverage.
Gallo was one guy.
Yeah. Well, that'll work too. That'll work too. Having Khalil and having
a versatile player.
I mean, I said that. I said ask Khalil Ware.
I don't
ask
want
Khalil Ware and Zach Levine.
Rookie won't change our fortune right now with this squad.
I need more defense out. I just need more defense out front, Matt.
I need more length, man. More length on the court.
I told you, Najee Harris.
I
Najee Harris is a
I
free
understand what
agent
you're
this summer.
saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can't trust that defense on the court. I can't. I'm sorry. It is what
Look,
it is.
Matt.
Like if it
So
happens,
Matt, you want a better
I'll
version of
watch it.
Portland.
Like I won't have no
That's
choice.
what you
but-
want. That's what you want. You want a better version of Portland. If you add Zach LaVine with Trey Young, that's what you get.
What'd you say?
Right
It's
now,
not that bad though.
right
It's
now
not
we
that
got the poor. Right now we got the poor version of
No, I think
Portland.
well,
Yeah, but like if you
one,
get a
it's a better
Khalil
defensive
and you
team than
have
Portland ever
Jalen,
had. Portland had the Prince
What you talking
and
about?
Najee Harris. I mean Najee Marshall at the 3. We're a very good defensive team.
you know, like it's just see the
You said
thing
what?
where me and Matt differ. The issue we have is he wants this other guard. He wants to replace DJ with this other guard who can play a little bit of the 3 and put the defender on the wing at the 3 next to JJ. I prefer that you get a fucking wing who can play.
It's mind blowing. I know.
You say a smaller guy, but like the guys that I'm proposing guard the bigger wings too, like and fine. That's what you're. Like, I understand that they're a smaller player, but the twos that I'm proposing, like it's not like they don't guard bigger guys. That's the part where I think you're missing. Like they put John.
I just don't want to bank on that.
But I'm
I don't
saying
want
like
to bank on Alex Caruso.
like this is
guarding
what you want to bank on the wing defense. How is it? I just don't understand how it's different.
Jaylen Brown
That's where you lose me.
What is Caruso shooting this year from 3?
40%.
Oh my! Why would you not want that with a great defender?
Because he doesn't
like
shoot enough. Because Matt says he doesn't shoot enough.
That don't make
Because
any sense,
it's
man.
different.
He's
I
there
don't know
to
what
play
his volume.
defense.
I don't know what his
Like, you're
volume
not
is.
gonna
If
get
I
passes
up
from
into
Trey
4 a
fucking
game,
Young.
5 a game. I don't know what his
Matt,
percentage
what is
is
our
going to be.
problem?
I have no idea.
What is our problem? What is our problem? Offensive defense.
Length on the wings. Length and size on the wing spot.
And a point of attack defender.
It's both.
Boom!
It's both.
I'm giving you everything you want. Like everything that everybody wants, they're getting it from
I
me.
mean, I don't Larry. I don't disagree. It's a point of attack defender. We just disagree where that point of attack defender is.
I just don't think
y'all
it
want it at
matters.
the 2. I want it at the 3.
It matters. I
I
genuinely
think
don't
with
think it
JJ, all right, look,
matters. It doesn't matter.
you want it at the 3. I need JJ to play the 3.
Yeah.
I don't want JJ playing against bigger people and getting in foul
He's not
trouble.
3.
A la, huh?
JJ is not a 3.
He's not a 3.
Why is he not a 3? Yes, he is.
He don't have to feed. He don't have to hit to be a 3. He's not a 3. Watch how
He
he
doesn't
watch his screen navigation. He's not a 3.
And Hunter is. And Hunter is.
God,
Mike.
Hunter is nowhere near being a 3, a 4.
I'm just saying.
Y'all put Hunter at 4. That's barbecue chicken.
You gonna talk about that,
on top
man?
of that, what I've been telling Leon for the last month is we don't even with if I get Brandon Ingram, I got nobody. I mean Jalen. I have nobody else that's above the rim. Like everybody, I have no real athleticism.
But Brandon Ingram's a capable. I mean, he ain't no world beater on
He draws
defense,
fouls too.
but he's definitely capable, and he goes to the line. That's another
Hell
thing,
yeah.
man. The only person that really go to the line on this team is Trey.
He's not very athletic.
Yeah,
What?
he is.
It doesn't matter.
Brandon Ingram's
Very athletic.
All right, Matt.
Don't
Matt,
want
let me ask you this, Matt.
Just say you don't want him.
Like that dude can hoop. Like
I made that pretty clear.
You got JJ the high fly. Why does Brandon Ingram got to be a high fly?
Can I say this real
too?
quick though? I believe that Matt goes to that they're not athletic thing or whatever, or he thinks that is really because of Trey. You know what I'm saying? He feels like it needs to be athletic guys to receive Trey's passes.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, though, bro, it don't make no sense for you thinking that. I feel like you think that like people got to be able to catch lobs and things of that nature from Trey.
No,
you
gotta explain because DI is athletic, man.
Huh? Well, then why then? Because I mean, other than that, I don't get it. That's the only thing I can kind of figure. Because that's the reason why you want to. That's the reason why people want an athletic big for a lob threat, not your skilled on the ground big. Because Trey ain't throwing no oops to a big like that.
Bi is skilled. He's skilled.
Man, I don't know what you watching, man. You just
Bi is skilled. He is very
skilled. Man,
You
I'll
can't
put it
even.
like this.
I don't know what you.
I mean,
you can say what you want
okay,
to.
how
But what
many?
he did,
I know
Yeah,
Leon said
B.I.
he
ain't
hurt.
never
I know
played for a good
Leon
point
said
guard
he
It
either.
done
hurt.
fucked up
How many
now,
of y'all
Matt.
watched that fourth quarter last night?
You
How many of
done
y'all watched
fucked
that fourth
up
quarter last
now,
night?
Matt. You done
Because
fucked
they
up.
don't have a
How
point
many of y'all
guard.
watched that fourth quarter?
They don't have a point guard, man.
Hmm?
you ain't been
Oh,
watching
I'm
They don't
looking
have
at
a
this
point
hardcore.
guard.
one game where Brandon Ingram, the
He ain't
point
done
guard,
that.
can't get a shot off because he doesn't have a Trey Young to pass him the ball in an open
Exactly.
spot. Oh no, he's trash.
CJ McCollum was not
He's
doing nobody.
garbage.
He hit
Hey,
that shot.
Brandon Ingram. Look, here's what I know.
Oh,
Everywhere
man.
Brandon Ingram goes, they get better. That's what I know.
45 win floor, man. Zion plays, Zion doesn't. 45 win floor.
Exactly.
Let me say it like this. Whatever. Let's say if Trey is here, he need about a 6'7" dude next to him. We need size, man. I think when Trey was out, that showed that, right?
Levine
Yeah,
is
6'9".
Levine is 6'5", 6'6".
6'9",
Man,
6'10".
Levine's ass ain't on the court enough. He's not on the court enough.
Neither is
That's about
B.I.
the same. He must about the same games as Brandon
No,
Ingram.
that's about the same
Neither
time.
is B.I. Like, and that's why
Yeah.
I'll be honest
He missed
about the
about the
injury
same
shit.
time as
Like,
Brandon
so it don't.
Ingram. He's
But
more
like, if he gets hurt, he gets
explosive
hurt,
than
and, you know,
Brandon
it is what
Ingram,
it is.
both athletically and scoring wise. He's much more explosive than Brandon Ingram.
Worse on
Right,
defense, though.
but as I've said many times before, I would prefer to have three guys. Okay, I'm gonna be reserved. Three guys who could really pass, and two guys who could really score. So I got Brandon Ingram who can really score, Trey who can really score. I don't know how you feel about Jalen, but we all know all three can really pass. The biggest thing about Zach is I don't trust him in a ball movement offense. I just don't. Like he's a ball. Like he's the difference between BI and DJ is I know that Brandon Ingram actually has skill playing off the ball. I know that because I've seen it. I haven't seen DJ thrive too much without a ball in his hands unless it's catch and shoot. He's not really making shit happen on weak side. He's not, and if he does, it's to finish a play. It's not to keep the ball. It's very rarely to keep the ball moving to the next action. I know BI. One thing about BI, he'll do what he do, and if it's not working, he'll get off the ball or throw somebody open. I'm not getting that from Zach LaVine. He's a terrible fucking decision maker, bro. That's my biggest issue.
He's an unrestricted free agent, right? After next season.
That's the thing right there.
No, it should be restricted.
I don't know.
I thought it was unrestricted.
I believe it's unrestricted, but double check.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, but yes, he's a free agent.
He's looking for a big payday.
So I'm paying him what?
Y'all so fucking scary, bro.
I'm paying.
I'm not committing a 5-year near max level contract.
Like, so you don't want his whole prom. Let me get this straight. You don't want Brandon Ingram's entire prom. That's what you don't want. That's what you're telling me. You don't want his whole prom,
how many
all of
games
it?
of the 5-year stretch he's going to play.
All right.
What'd you say?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, but okay. So Matt,
the difference between that and Zach LaVine.
And I've said this many times. I started with it. If you have an issue with the injury history, fine. Do you have anything to say besides that about the basketball fit? That's all I really want to fucking talk about. I don't really give a fuck about that other shit.
Well, I mean, I already told you. I think him and JJ fit is not ideal.
Do you think for a moment that might be because he's the fucking point guard in their offense and they don't have a point guard that can get them the easy shots without them getting them for each other? Do you think that for 1 second?
No. I mean, my problem was
crazy.
Last night, I don't think the problem wasn't necessarily they didn't have a point guard. The problem last night was, he didn't even hit close to the rim on a lot of those attempts. His decision making was awful.
You talking about one game, bro?
One game.
I'm talking about the playoff game. I'm talking about the most important game, the playoff game.
You're right.
The most important.
If your issue
Trey folded in our playing. Trey folded. How about that? So is he back?
He was with one hand. He was with one hand.
I mean, B.I. got a squeaky wheel.
He was with one hand.
I don't care. Get out the floor.
I'll get a text to anybody who I
He's
know.
proven. What has Brandon Ingram proven? When?
What has LaVine proven?
Hey, all I can say is what happened. He gave
back-to-back All-Star appearances, Larry.
Yes, that Sun series was crazy.
All I know is he gave the Suns
When was
27,
that?
6, and 6. Just like Trey, just like
3
Trey
years
took
ago?
I'm sorry,
took
21,
the
22.
1 seed Celtics to 6
2 years
games.
ago.
B.I.
2
took
years ago.
the 1 seed
That
Suns
seemed
to
like
6 games as well.
eternity.
Yeah, that Sun series was
I
2
mean,
years ago, I think.
Larry,
I mean,
Larry,
so the fuck what?
what
You acting
current
like
All-Star, Larry, what
again.
current
The nigga
All-Star
was
we gonna name it again?
23. He was 23 years old.
Brandon Ingram done been to the All-Star game twice, hasn't he?
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
only
why he'd be better. He'd be better on the team.
How many years ago? 4?
A
Wait,
legitimate
guys,
All-Star.
No, it wasn't that long
That
ago.
year he did that, you know what he played with? A fucking point guard. It's right there, like it's right, like it's literally
I'm
like
sorry,
it's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake just sitting there.
Yeah.
And you fighting it. Like I understand you want to diet, my nigga.
Let me say this, Matt. I wish you start being realistic about the game, bro. You talking about people going to the All-Star game? When was it? Trey went to the All-Star game once. He was an alternate twice.
No. Trey was a starter
No, he was
twice.
not.
But,
No, he was not.
but he was
made
a
it twice.
starter twice.
He was an
He was a
alternate
voted
one
starter
time.
twice. He was an alternate once.
Zach LaVine was a starter twice. I
It
want
doesn't
two
matter.
guys who were
It's a
starters in the
popularity
All-Star
contest.
game. Two guys who were actually
It's a popularity
respected
contest, man.
around the league.
I agree with that.
No. Guys who are respected around the league as offensive threats and surrounded with good defenders.
Matt, guys who you respect. Let's keep it 100. Not, keep it real.
No, who doesn't respect 27 on 49% shooting and 38% from 3? Who doesn't respect that?
You don't.
His teammates.
That's what Zach LaVine numbers were the All-Star year. What are you talking about?
You don't. But Matt, you
27.
But Matt, you pick and choose by who you like.
I don't want Brandon Ingram next to Jalen Johnson. I'm sorry, I don't.
That's fine.
I don't want two stiff. I don't want two stiff
But
defenders.
Matt, don't shit on the players though, like they shit. Then when you compare it to somebody you like, you have a different attitude. That's
He
all.
shitted on himself last night. What game was
My
you watching?
problem is you saying you don't want two stiffs, but you got DeAndre Hunter who's stiffer than Brandon Ingram ever thought about playing next to JJ.
And you love you some DeAndre Hunter.
But what, Mike? I never said DeAndre Hunter was my second piece to a championship. If he was, I would have a problem with that.
But
I
I'm
never
saying,
said that.
bro,
I like
it's
DeAndre
like
Hunter, but I've never said he's
it's
my
like
second
this,
piece.
Matt. It's like this, Matt. It's like this. Right?
Hunter, don't start that. Use the table stand.
You get you get 1 year to see if it works. You wash your hands of two of the players that lack the positional size you need, and you build from there. If the Brandon Ingram shit doesn't work, what did you really lose?
Nothing.
What did you really lose?
Okongwu, a long-term starter.
Okongwu's not a long-term starter, man.
I mean, but like you're drafting
I don't think
Khalil,
so.
bro. Like we're
What's
drafting
that?
Khalil.
Okongwu a long-time
And
starter?
everybody's playing. We draft Khalil.
Okongwu, if you're drafting Khalil Ware, Okongwu means nothing to you.
Here's what I know.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna go back to this.
That's not
I'm gonna
true.
go back to this. Double O
He
has
could
had
move
4
to the
years
four.
to
He
beat out
could play
Clint
the 4 with Khalil Ware.
Hold on. No. You don't get to say that.
You know it.
You or Matt don't get to say that. Oh, y'all dog watered me about saying a Yucca Congo.
No, I was no. I was never like out on it. I was dog walking it because of the centers that we had.
Yeah, but he still need to be a power forward. He's a power forward, but not with Clint.
Double O can't even beat Clint out.
If you got
If we got Cat,
double O at the
you know
4,
that's-
like,
Mike,
you
you
have
know
to
that's
have
a
the
money
right
thing.
centers to play double O at the 4.
No, I don't.
Now,
I don't
it
buy
might be
that
a
after
real
4
chance to
years.
get Cat
I don't
to
buy
do
that after 4
You
years.
don't think it's a money thing?
No, I think after 4 years, if you drafted 6 in the draft and you don't start after 4 years, there's a problem.
Exactly.
There's a problem. And I don't
Okay,
understand.
but
I don't know what the problem is, but there's a
But I'm
problem.
saying, bro, like, can we like
The
that's
money.
Like,
So
can we talk
tell
about
me.
So y'all
where.
telling me,
We're not talking about
Bigger
basketball
contract if
right
he was
now.
better.
y'all telling me.
That's like, can we
You don't gotta be
Hold
perfect,
on, let me finish.
talk
Let
about
me
the
finish.
basketball?
Tell me
We're
off the top
drafting
of your
number
head.
4s and number 6
So
to
what
be.
you're saying to me,
Tell me
what you're saying
tell
to
me off the top
me.
of your head.
Hold on,
Tell
I'm
me
going
off
to
the
say
top of your-
something. What you're saying to me is Double O is better than Clint, but the only reason Clint has played for 4 straight years is the money Clint's making.
Absolutely.
Then you know what? We need a new coach.
Thank you.
Then we need a new
No,
coach.
I mean that's NBA politics around the board.
Man,
Steve
why
Kerr
did-
talked
why
about
did-
that.
No,
Steve
no, no,
Kerr
no.
talked about he knew who the better lineup was, but because of politics played a factor in who he played.
No, and Steve Kerr made their.
If Steve Kerr does that with the Golden State Warriors, you telling me the Hawks don't play politics?
Steve Kerr benched Klay Thompson. What are you talking about?
Wasting double O's time.
Later on in the season.
He benched him for the rest of the season.
What $4 million player unseats a $21 million player?
I don't even know that guy's name, but he did unseat
down that player because he's better. At some point, he's better, and you got to move him. You got to bench him.
Okay, but Mike, look at the numbers.
Still gonna pay the money. Look,
starting numbers are better.
Hold on, Clint is not a long-term option. So why are we worried about hurting his feelings?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not a long-term option.
I said money.
Let me ask you a question.
So basically, what you're saying is that our owner don't want to sit there and pay a guy $22 million to sit on the bench. But guess what? He's here. Contracts are guaranteed. If a Yucca Congo was that much better than Clint Capella, he should be starting.
He would have been
But
playing.
guess what?
Yes,
he can't box out. He gives up too many offensive rebounds. He's better offensively. He can shoot a corner jumper.
But I'm saying if you get a versatile 5, you can play him at the 4. So
yes.
Let me ask something real quick.
Numbers are better than Capella when he starts.
How much does Double O get paid? What's 15 million, right?
$4 million, $5 million,
$15 million a year, right?
You remember he hasn't started yet. It hasn't started yet.
I know when it started. Don't matter. He's making 15 a year, right? So
no, he's not.
Hold on. 15, 5. Whatever. Hell, shit.
Next year.
Okay. All right, but my whole point is, man, you remember we had that debate how good he was, and I told you his ass worth 15 million. You said he worth 21, 22, right? And that's what he's gonna get. You remember that, Matt?
He took below market value.
I remember. So this is what I'll keep telling you. He's not worth that.
Here's what. Let me say this.
He took below market value. The same.
Matt,
Dejounte Murray took below market value too.
Matt. Here's where I know the Hawks thought Capella was better. Here's how I know it. Because if they really thought Double O was better than Capella, they would have took that trade that Dallas gave them to swap that damn pick, and they would have shipped Capella's ass off. Yep. That's when they didn't do that. I knew then they thought Capella was better.
But the problem with that is their backup center is Bruno Fernando.
Mike, no. Why would I y'all know I don't care for Capella, but he's worth more than 5 slots in the draft. That's a bad trade.
Not to me, he's not. Not if I don't need him.
Hold on, man.
Hold on, man.
Regardless of what I think of Capella, his designation is a starting center. I'm giving up a starting center and the 15th pick just to move up to 10, and I'm taking back a bad contract.
Matt, so you telling me all this year that Clint Capella don't have any trade value, but yet you wouldn't trade for Lively and Clint Capella, just move up those picks, and you wouldn't have did that? That's dumb. That's dumb. So you're trying to protect Landry, and then talking out the side of your neck saying that Clint ain't got no value. Which one is it, bro?
First of all,
they could have got off that money.
They didn't even like that. You're assuming, Larry. You're assuming that they like Derek Lively.
Hold on, man.
I've never read anywhere that they like Derek Lively. I've never read.
Nobody can say you're assuming, but you.
I've never seen that they like Derek Lively.
What we are saying, Matt.
That's true.
What we're saying, Matt.
Point there. That's true.
What we're saying,
How
Matt.
was Double better than Clint, Matt?
They would have moved him.
Can we talk about what we're going
Hold on. His starting numbers. He averages 16 and 10. He has 16, 10, and 1.5 blocks.
If they believe in Congo, I'm with White Mike. I'm with White Mike. If they really thought that Yucca Congo was better than Clint,
I mean,
at the start of the season,
I heard
the
new staff don't really fuck with him.
That's not true.
That's what I'm just telling you what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what I heard. Damn. Don't get mad at me.
Just like you told White Mike and Larry, you assuming it's not true.
Matt,
It works the same way, bro.
I'm
money
assuming.
wise, we
I'm
know how
assuming.
cheap
You're
our
right.
owner
I
is.
am assuming. I'm assuming based off the. I'm assuming based off the information that
No,
was
no, no. Don't
available
put no
pre-draft
caveat. You
and the
assuming just
information
like
that was
everybody else.
available
Matt.
post-draft. They had no. They had no interest in Derek Lively. None.
Okay,
So
all
guys,
right. I'm gonna
they never brought in Derek Lively to work him out. They never.
I'm gonna make it easy. I'm gonna make it easy. When healthy, Okongwu didn't take clean position. That's all I'm saying.
That's
Nope.
right. He did.
No, that's your
Ain't
opinion.
nothing to be said.
That's
He
your
hasn't.
Whatever you
opinion.
want to. He
That's
did
a-
not.
That's a
take
fact.
clean position.
That's a
That's a fact.
fact.
He started.
That's your
Capella
opinion.
Why
started.
is he always in the starting lineup when the Yucca Congo is
Because
healthy?
he makes $21 million a year. I just told you,
That
name
don't-
me a comparable situation.
All right.
Name
Can
me
we talk
one.
about
Man,
something
and that's when we get back to the
else?
trade. If you
I
had a
don't like.
chance
Why are we
to
talking
trade
about
that
Capella, bro?
contract away with a cheap owner like we have, the only reason we don't trade him away is because your coach, Coach Quinn, said Capella is better than Yucca Congo. That's the only
No,
reason
that's
he's still
no.
here.
Why is it so binary like that? No. If I trade up if I take 15 in Capella and I trade up to 10, I don't like Derek Lively, or I'm not feeling Derek Lively like that. The guy who they were reportedly like, Taylor Hendricks, was already drafted. So
Matt,
who am I
you
gonna get at
assuming
10?
again. You
The
assuming. It
money.
doesn't matter.
No,
Matt,
no,
Matt.
I'm not
Okay, so
assuming.
what
I'm
are we
not
gonna do
assuming.
this summer,
I'm
dog?
telling. I'm not
Let's talk
assuming.
about this summer. Let's talk about this summer.
Hey
Like, I
Matt,
don't
real
want to
quick.
fucking talk
I got
about Clint Capella no more, dog.
one thing I got to say. Would you, knowing what you know now, would you take that trade this year for Capella?
Well, I mean, we got the 10th pick now, so
With
I don't
these
need to
draft
trade up anyway.
prospects
Under
or
the
less?
same circumstances, 1 year later, would
If
you
we
do,
had
would you do the
15
trade?
Not in this draft, no. I wouldn't do that in this draft.
last year, yes.
Last year I'd do it, but this year, no.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because who was I going to
Because
draft
like
at
the
10?
value at 15 is the same.
Kobe? I got Kobe at 15. Mike, tell me the player. Mike, tell me the player you would have took at 10 last year. Besides Derek Lively.
Well, I mean,
Shit, ain't gonna
I
lie.
was
Might have
talking
took
Derek
Casey,
Lively
no
on this
cap.
show.
I
We
ain't
were
gonna
all
lie, I might have took Casey,
I'm
dog.
just saying, based off
I
of
might
the
have took
intel that was
Casey.
supposed to be seen, they did not like Derek Lively like that. It was not.
That's assuming again. You're assuming
Wasn't
that.
it? Wasn't it? Didn't they
Oh,
want
God,
Kason?
can we
just
talk
said
about
that-
like?
I just
You're
said that.
assuming.
Did they want Kason during that time?
Yes, we could have took Kason at
He was
10. Yes,
a guy. Yeah, Kason was available. Yeah.
that's who I would have took. I like Kobe, but Kason, man, that boy right there.
Yeah, he's a good defender.
Hey, it don't matter who we took. We still been trash.
So, like I said, I think this summer, I think Landry gonna put us in a position to win next season.
Okay, I got a question for the panel.
What up, Mike?
Is there anybody on this panel that thinks both DJ and Trey are coming back next year?
No.
I can't see it.
So everybody thinks somebody's moving.
Yeah, one of them gone.
Move, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Let me say that.
One
That
of them
ain't
gone.
no, you don't get that foot. That's both ways, baby. You don't get that. That's why I asked the question.
Murray Bags already at the door.
Mike, if both of them guys still on the same team, then Landry need to be fired.
He need to be fired now. What you mean?
Well, I understand that. I agree. But, this is where even Matt will agree. If we come back with this same team of running back, will you go on Twitter and say, Landry, you need to be removed from your job or your duty? Will you say that, Matt? If we come back and run this back? I know Leon will.
I will. If he can't deliver this summer, I think he will though. I have no doubt.
Summer has to be this summer.
This summer. Yeah, I think he's going to deliver.
You see when Matt get indecisive, he go up about two options. He go up about two options.
I mean, he don't have no choice, bro.
I really do.
He don't have no
I
choice.
think he
to trade
understands the
DJ.
moment.
He got it.
I
He
think he
has to
understands
position
the
us to
moment.
win next year because that's the first year you actually have to win. Or it's gonna really. It doesn't look as shitty because you got a lottery pick. It's gonna look really shitty next year if you got 35 wins, or even like 40 fucking wins. It's gonna look real shitty.
Yeah.
When you get,
I mean,
when
like
you
I
get,
said,
San Antonio,
I
a lottery
think
pick.
he's
Yeah,
gonna put us in the right position.
So you have no choice but to position yourself.
I think he's gonna put us in a position to win.
Hey, Leah, go get BI.
Which is why you go get BI and get him in here.
You either get BI or get Cat.
Like Matt.
You get
dog.
BI
I
or get
get,
Cat.
the thing is, Matt, I get what you're saying, but my biggest issue with it is you're assuming that the role that he has on the Pelicans, on a team that doesn't have anybody that can simulate in practice what Trey Young does, he's going to have the same role in this offense. Like, that's where I feel like the disconnect is, but it is what it is.
Get BI, get Cat. Both
My
of them teams
problem
got to make a
is
decision.
my problem. It's not that
And
I don't. It's
Minnesota
not that
might.
I don't think Bi will get your shot. I just don't know if he's gonna hit him.
The best
That's
fit
my
would be
problem.
Big Cat.
But I'm saying when he was
Would be the
getting
best
good
fit.
shots, he was hitting them. But now, like you literally just watched him have to create every single shot he took last night, and it didn't go great. But when he can do that in fucking spurts instead of that, being, like that was the offense. Was that not the offense last night? Get B out the ball.
Yeah, it was.
That was the offense. That's like,
was
but you
offense.
acting like that's gonna be the offense in Atlanta. It's not.
It's
He
not.
got two.
Well, I
like, bro,
mean,
I'm okay. I got a
I
question
think
for the
we can
panel.
both can agree.
I got
He's
a
not
question for
Shea,
the panel.
right?
I got a question for the panel. Is anybody on that team besides Brandon? Well, they played last night, so no Zion, no Brandon Ingram. Are any of those players better passers than Jalen Johnson? Not even Trey. Jalen Johnson.
No.
I got something better, Matt. You just talking about you don't know if he's gonna hit shots. Brandon Ingram shoots 49.2%.
49%. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
He has 20 games. He's 25 in the
Thank you. And don't Matt gonna say, but last night.
No, but look at them. Hey, look at them numbers.
What did I say? What did I say?
But you
last night
when he played with Lonzo, you gotta look at those Lonzo years, baby. When he had
but you keep talking about he can get the ball, but can he hit the shot? Come on, man.
You didn't listen to what I said. You didn't listen to what I said. I said I don't
we all heard
think
what
he
you
can
said.
hit
You ain't got to explain
on
yourself, bro.
competition. On competition. I don't know if
Look at it like this, Matt. Look at it like this.
I already
Imagine
said,
Brandon
I already
Ingram
said,
never having to be double
if you want to win
Matt,
47
no.
games
Here's what we're
next
gonna
year,
do. If you're gonna set something,
I want to win a championship.
Hold on. If you're gonna set something, make your point. Bring up
championship. I want to win a playoff game.
Hey, Matt.
What is it? What is it?
Imagine Brandon Ingram
I
on
said
this team never having to worry about a double team. Imagine Brandon Ingram never having to worry about a double team. Imagine that.
He's 6'8", bro.
Whoa. In the playoffs, Brandon Ingram shot 45 point. This is including the game one, by the way.
Boom.
45% from the field, 38% from three, and 83% from the free throw line, scoring 25, 6, and 6.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up.
It's locked down.
I'll take that meal.
Come on, man. I need that. That's
man,
it last night.
I send double O's ass. And hey, I tell you what, I may throw Dre in that shit. I may throw him in there too.
Hey, Matt, think about this, Matt. You got B.I.
in the cargo
shooting, even with that horrible game, he's shooting 45% from the field, 39% basically from three. He would never have to worry about a double team ever in his life again. He would get the most open jumpers. Imagine him taking those jumpers that DeAndre Hunter.
Where he can score from everywhere.
Imagine
and I'm paying him. I will pay him.
Yeah, I will pay B.I. Yo, check it. Imagine B.I. out on the wing, wide open, where DeAndre Hunter normally get the ball. Imagine that.
I'm paying for that.
And he's a good passer too, man. Like,
Imagine,
he's a legitimately great playmaker.
All those kickouts that you were mad when DJ was missing early in the season. He got better in the second half. That's B.I. in the corner. B.I. butt naked in the corner.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. DJ would look really good in New Orleans.
Yeah, he would.
He would.
Yeah, win-win trade.
Hey, B.I. 38.5% from the corners. Let's go. I got everything you need.
That's a win-win. That's a win-win trade right there.
Yeah, DJ makes them better.
Yep. Yeah. That's a win-win trade. And we don't have to see him but 2 times a year.
Yeah, CJ be popping that corner jumper.
Like the thing is, like, if you say Brandon and Jalen don't work, I think you're thinking that they do too many of the same things. But because they do so many of the same things, they can play with each other. Like, it's because they both can pass and they both can post up. and like you might not believe in their like shooting, like they're not marksmen, and I don't think that should be the issue. Considering all I really need them to do is get closed out on. Like just get closed out on. It doesn't have to be the hardest closed out because they both can attack them.
Yep.
Right? They're athletic. They're both, and I know Bi's not super athletic, but like teams
draws
want
a
to
foul.
get into Bi because you like if you like look at the way they was guarding him. Like you got to get in his shirt. If you don't get in his shirt, he gonna have a great night. So you got a wing out there that's having to guard him. Like you can't just you can like let's be honest, bro. You can bullshit with DeAndre Hunter. Like I said, they'll put fucking Drew. They'll put Drew on this nigga, and like that's not. And I know Drew's a great defender. But I don't want my three to just be able to get locked up by Drew Holiday.
I saw Matt Connington on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need them to I need Lou Dort. I need Shea to have to guard Trey. So he can have 3 fouls at halftime.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
That upgrades our talent, upgrades our floor, and that's exactly what we need to do.
And I understand that he's not a low post scorer per se. I get that. I get that. But like just a guy who can score from everywhere, like and if you get a big who can like pass a little bit, like and that's the thing about Khalil that I think doesn't get enough attention is like he's a good passer. Like his team was ass, but I'm seeing him like make reads, looking at the weak side before the play starts to see where the help's coming from and if he can make the pass. Like
hey, look on that chat. Ingram at the rim, 75%.
I mean, I've been
Matt.
everything you got, and he don't. And yes, he don't. And Matt's gonna say he doesn't get there enough, and that's true. But I think
he gets to the free throw line a lot
and get like a center who can either ball handle or pass. Like that's why I'm feeling. I've been thinking, guys. If Clax want to come home, this is the key. If Clax wants to come home, I'll dump Clint for whatever the fuck and sign him today at the same number.
I owner won't do that. He don't like. I mean, he wouldn't dump Trent Forrest. He's not going to dump $22 million.
I mean, he dumped Kevin at like 17. He dumped John at 25. Just saying.
Yeah.
Matt says he ain't worth it anyway.
He been dumping motherfuckers. We ain't gonna say he ain't been dumping motherfuckers.
I just like I told you. I think if you want to win, if you want to win in the mid to high 40s next year, if you want to win in the mid to high 40s next year, great. But long term, I haven't. He will have to be my number 2 option.
I'll take high 40.
Right, being the high 40s, like that's a bad thing.
I'll take high 40s.
Is older than DJ. You're talking about you're talking about long term. Is Zach LaVine?
Sign me up.
No.
LaVine is older.
Yes.
I'm not talking about with Zach. I'm not talking about long term with Zach. With Zach. I'm trying to win in the next 3 years.
So let me get it straight.
That's it.
So in the next,
I'm blowing the team up if that don't work.
In the next 3, wait. You can. Why? Okay, like it's not. To me, it's not no different. And I think you're being short sighted trying to win a ring the next 3 years when you can try to win a ring the next 5 years. With Trey, Brandon, and Jalen. When they're 30, whatever that looks like, whatever it looks like, when they're 30 and he's 27, 26, you can get them to like they're all within a window small enough that you can keep them together if you're willing to pay the money. You can keep them together for at least the rest of until Trey and B are out of their prime at the very least.
I don't want to get I just don't want to become like the Cavaliers. We win, like I said, in the high 40s. We get a first round playoff exit. Y'all believe into the hype. They signed Brandon Ingram to a long term deal. Then we locked into that.
So wait. Let me get this straight.
It doesn't get you past the second round.
Let me get this straight. So you think Donovan Mitchell and Trey Young are on the same level about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't think that Brandon Ingram's better than Darius Garland?
No, I'm saying even if you replicate Cleveland, it's the second round.
Like it's not replicating.
You're on the second round
Cleveland
treadmill.
doesn't have a wing. They need to do the same thing that we're doing. They need to trade one of them guards for a wing. And lucky for them, they already have the 4 and 5. I mean, if Evan Mobley's gonna figure out how to shoot, then we're all fucked, honestly.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be like Cleveland. We're going to be like Cleveland needs to be, and probably will be in the next couple of years. We had to pick between them, just like we had to pick.
If
They're
Cleveland would have
fortunate
kept Laurie
because they have a
Marketing,
younger,
oh my
more
God.
versatile center, and Evan Mobley was ready before JJ was ready. Like, that's really the gist of it, honestly.
So if Cleveland would have kept Laurie Marketing, oh my God.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if he would have had the same. I don't know if he would have had the same explosion in Cleveland because he wasn't.
You wonder.
Maybe. I don't know, but ooh-wee. I know they're
Like
thinking that
Donovan
right now.
Mitchell's playmaking is so underrated, like to me. So
yeah,
that's
So
why.
I mean, besides, I know you love Caruso. Besides him, can you run another shooting guard by me?
Yeah, you can do NAW. You can do fuck. What's the list I sent you already, bro? Where's the list I already sent you? You
I don't
sent
know,
me a
but
DM.
I'm definitely not him. I'm skipping past him.
NAW. Let's see. Caruso. Suggs just got hurt.
Hell no.
Who else? Fuck. Who else did I say? I
You
mean,
want to
shit.
off-brand Derek
Honestly.
White?
I mean, well, I'm talking about guys that are gettable, like not guys that we're not gonna get. Like,
No. I'm saying Suggs. I don't want to off-brand Derek White.
But I'm saying, like, your issue is you think that.
Yeah, your ass trying to shop at Neiman Marcus
No,
for that
it's just
Walmart
he just
shit.
doesn't. Like all of a sudden,
You
because
better
like,
get your ass out to Walmart.
Like you want to do Levine and Herb.
Mike,
Jones,
I'm trying.
Mike,
I'm trying.
trying to go to
like you
Frisco.
want to look, you want to do Levine and Herb Jones, but if you do Levine and Herb Jones, you still
Now we
have
cooking.
Like,
Levine,
can I
Herb Jones,
speak? Can I
Khalil.
speak?
Now we
Can I
cooking.
speak,
We cooking with Crisco.
Yeah, whatever. Can I speak? So like you just want the defender at the 3. Like we're back where we started, and we just disagree on that. I prefer balance in the backcourt, balance in the middle, and a big who can do everything. That's what I want, and I understand that you don't prefer that, but like that's what I want. So it is what it is. Bring me Cody though. If Cody's like of the guys that I think are gonna fall to 10, if Cody's there, I'll take Cody. And I'll just have to figure something else out.
Clean music. That's who I want. I want Najee Marshall at the 3.
So like I know. See, the thing is, I know the people that are in here.
Levine.
I know a couple of people that are in here like don't know who Najee Marshall is, right?
I'm buying the stock.
I'm gonna tell you what Najee Marshall's numbers are, and then I'm gonna tell you what Alex Caruso's numbers are, and then we're gonna see who's the quote unquote better offensive player. Hold on, I got it, Matt. I got this. It's okay. So we got Najee Marshall shooting 46% from the field, impressive. 39% from 3 on 2.3 attempts a game. 79% from the free throw line. He's averaging 7 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2 assists, a turnover, like 0.7 steals. Not like anything on the blocks for real. Probably get like 20 blocks a year or something. Not even. Yeah, and then Alex Caruso's giving you like 10 or 11, 40% from 3. Better assist to turnover ratio, and like he's a champion. So,
oh my god,
that
he was on a team that won a championship.
We need somebody on this team with a championship pedigree.
He's a champion.
I mean, he's slight of frame. He gets hurt a lot.
Who's slight of frame?
Alex Caruso. Why do you think he always hurt?
No fucking slight of frame, dog.
Why is he always hurt?
He's not no fucking slight of frame, bro.
All right, I got a question.
Why is he always hurt?
I got a question.
What up?
And it's totally
because he be giving his life because he be giving it up.
It's going off totally off topic, but
and I can start Kobe. I can play Kobe. Great.
Are we Matt? Are we re-signing Vitt?
For sure.
Nope.
For sure. Mm-hmm. They gonna re-sign Vitt for sure.
Mike. We just got the platinum Amex card. We going shopping.
$4 million. $4 million.
They ain't letting Vitt go.
They're not.
Too versatile, man. Too versatile.
And cheap as shit. Like I don't know why you think you're gonna get Kelly Oubre to play for like $4 million or some shit.
No. I'm giving him the full biannual. That's $12 million a year.
Who? Yeah, Kelly Oubre, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. again, you're taking, but I'm saying like, I mean, I guess so. I guess I just
I
don't see
got
how
a
you can't
question.
have both.
What
Vit
gives
don't have
you?
to be like.
What
The
makes
thing
you
is, I think
think?
you say when we bring back Vit, like you
What?
think we're saying bring back Vit in a role where he's going to play 82 games if he's healthy. I'm
What
saying bring
makes?
back. I'm saying that for the most part, if anybody gets hurt that's not a center, I can put Vit in as my ninth man. Like if anybody gets hurt, anybody.
Man, I'm gonna say
Anybody. I mean,
I
like,
don't know
and
how.
it's not gonna be the sexiest thing in the world. Like, that's true. Like, but
If
he doesn't stop the ball on offense, and he's decent enough on defense to where like I can play him if I get that positional size. If I get a 6'9" Brandon Ingram and I have a 6'9" Jalen Johnson, and even if I have Trey, like then like let's say for the sake of the conversation, B.I. gets hurt like he's wanting to do. Now your forward group is Dre, Jalen, and Vit for a month. Okay, you still got Trey, you still got Khalil, you still got Caruso. I believe you're looking at Jalen. Jalen's gonna give you 20. Trey gonna give you 25, maybe 30 while Bi's out. Especially if you're conserving him by not having him get. And Larry, I don't even think Trey's gonna be getting double teamed like that. Like, and
You don't think so?
not by the same length, because teams aren't like, I just don't see teams saying, okay, I double teamed. Let's say we're the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
I double teamed Trey with the long guys. So let's say for the record it's Ant and Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah.
I'm swinging the ball to either Alex Caruso or Kobe, Jalen, or Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
And Mike Conley's on one of those guys. I like the odds. I
Barbecue
like
chicken.
Brandon
Yeah.
Ingram 4-on-3. Or like they have to, or you're just gonna have to start playing either playing Trey straight up one, or sending the smaller guy to leave the bigger guy on Brandon, because you can't just leave anybody again on Brandon Ingram. You just can't do it.
Well,
You
the
can't.
action, my perfect would be Big Cat, but Brandon Ingram, I would definitely want him next to Trey. It just opens up the court, in my opinion. It opens up the court. It absolutely does. For Trey, Brandon Ingram out on the wing. Seriously, man, I still think they're going to double team Trey because I think Trey is better than Ingram. And Trey getting on the road, I mean, at the very least, teams are going to double team Trey just because they're used to doing it. They're going to see if Trey's going to make the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Because Trey ain't never played with an offensive player like B.I. ever, except for in the All-Star game where they just BSing around. If you have Brandon Ingram on there, the entire league is going to have to change the way they play defense against Trey. But in the first 30 games, they're going to play him normal to see if they can work the chemistry out. If Trey swings that ball and don't, pound it and get a BI, he'll get at least 13 assists a game. Easy. It ain't even a question to me. That's 13 assists off the muscle.
Especially you giving, they're giving out 2 dribble assists these days, man.
Yeah, exactly.
They're giving out 2 dribble assists these days,
Hey man,
man.
that's Trey will average at least 13 assists per game. He will average between 25 to 22 points and 13 assists each game. So I'm just saying on average. So you're going to see a lot of 15 assist games. You may see an 8 or 9. You're going to see a lot of 16 assist games. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. Like, if Trae Young can get a score like that, B.I. is a bucket. Now, he's an unhealthy bucket. He's a bucket, bro. I mean, he's a bucket. He is a bucket, and he give it to people. Man. He's like diet.
Who you trading
I
for
don't even want
Cat?
to be.
I'm
I don't
gonna
even
tell
want to
y'all.
be
Here's my
black.
problem.
But see, here's the thing for
I
Cat.
don't believe.
The thing about Cat is both
Y'all
of them
believe.
teams got to get rid of him because of the salary cap. I think that I don't know if Zion would have played in this playoff series and would have been hooping, I would have been guaranteed that B.I. was gone because that would have said, hey, Zion done finally got through that threshold. He was hooping, you know what I'm saying, before he got hurt. He was carrying that team. I would have felt like B.I. would have been on the move then because New Orleans in a situation, they're gonna have to play Herb. They're gonna have to pay Murphy. Murphy has to be paid. And I talked to Saints fans. I mean, not Saints, but Pelican fans. They're like, we got to pay Murphy. You know what I'm saying? So they are willing to, at least from the fan base side, they feel like BI is a logical choice to move, but they're not gonna re-sign him.
Mm-hmm.
Is
White Mike, you
because
want to
they
say
got
something? White Mike?
because they got
Yeah.
Murphy, man.
Here's what I'm gonna say. We can throw. I've been a Hawks fan for a long time.
Yeah.
We can throw all these names around we want to. I'll believe it when I
When you
see
see
it.
Facts.
That wrestler spends the money to bring in a Kelly Oubre, a Cat, your boy from Chicago. You got all these big names, but I'm telling you right now, I've yet to see wrestler ever like that check.
Yeah, that's the truth.
White Mike, he giving Landry the black card this summer.
One thing that pissed me off, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at Turin Prince, and I'm still pissed off why they traded the young man.
Oh yeah, that's who I wish DeAndre Hunter would turn into. That's sad.
Really the guy we traded him for.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't like that trade.
Unfortunately,
like,
DeAndre Hunter has not turned into TP. That's sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
DeAndre Hunter. At least the Knicks understood that they need to get up off their boy and go on a trade. And it was like, oh, we got the number 3 pick. Let's just go ahead and get him up out of here, man. And they did get OG. But again, that's the number 3 pick. That's supposed to be
left
a cornerstone.
Atlanta. Larry, do you know how many teams he's played on since he left Atlanta?
Oh, TP probably about 6 at least. About 5 or 6. He played in New Jersey.
So,
he played at least 6.
So man, what
DeAndre Hunter's future.
What we talking about? We talking about a guy. We talking
No, man. Look,
we talking about a guy. We talking about a guy that
we're not really talking about TP. We're
not
talking
talking
about
TP.
We're not talking about
always
TP.
to down somebody if it goes against your guy. Drake Hunter was your guy, by the way. So
I don't have a guy. I'm telling you, he's been on.
Drake Hunter was
800
your guy.
teams.
Again,
DeAndre Hunter is who he is.
I mean,
man.
in my mind, they're not even comparable.
Ass.
We understand that Emery and their recommendations hurt him.
Bro. DeAndre Hunter stuck on 15. Can't get off it.
And Prince ain't never getting up to 15.
That's true. I'm not saying that he's not better than him. I don't know. I'm just saying that.
I ain't saying that either. But I'm telling you,
like that pick, but
that's a piece we had, a 3-and-D piece that we had that played well. Period.
Man, it took him, but to be honest,
he didn't play 3 his last year. He haven't played 3
to be honest,
since he's been a free agent.
What is TP in his 10th year, 9th? Look how long it took him to be consistent. TP was the model of inconsistency when he was here.
He seems like a nice guy.
He just like Dre. He don't rebound.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember that video from when he was at Baylor? That's like my all-time favorite. Like
TP.
After they lost in the tournament.
I wasn't gonna wait.
How they get more rebounds? How they
out
rebound Baylor?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna wait 9 years for a TP to finally, be able to hit an open jumper. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm good. No. I'm good on that. But that's what I'm talking about. Like I want White Mike. I want the black card this summer. I want to be able to spend money to get.
I know what you want. Yeah, I know what you want.
The wrestler ain't doing
it. Let me tell you what I want. I wish there was some way last year, and I said this last year. I wish we would have figured out a way to get Nas Reed out of Minnesota.
I love Nas Reed.
Because Nas has a game, baby, and he is going to develop. Damn, that boy's going to develop.
Yeah, I wanted him last year, but they re-upped him real quick. So, yeah, I wanted him last year.
That's one
I had to because they weren't sure about Cat and
I'll take Cat over Levine.
Rudy.
I'll take Cat.
Yo, that was you, bro. So you got some background noise.
I'll take Cat. I'll take Cat over Levine. Cat with Trey would be a seamless fit.
Who you trade? Who you getting rid of?
They're gonna want
get rid of
Dejounte too
Hunter.
because they need a point guard.
I'll get rid of Dejounte. I'll get rid of Dejounte. I'll get
So
rid
you
of
gonna
Hunter.
so you gonna
I'll
pay
probably
Cat?
I would probably get rid of Okongwu if I could get Cat.
What's Cat making? 40?
43.
43, and you got wrestlers spending and getting Cat now.
And he won't money too.
Remember, we between Capella and Bogdanovich, that's $44 million next year.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
Between DJ and Capella, that's $52 million next year.
Yeah,
so we're already spending the money. We just paying the wrong dudes.
Well, we said the same thing last year about Capella, and guess what? Here we are talking about Capella again at the end of the year.
Because we ain't got no replacement.
This is gonna be the last. This is gonna be the last year, White Mike. This is gonna be the last year.
Well, see, the good thing, White Mighty, is that Clint Capella's on an expiring contract.
Yeah, that's right.
If you were going to trade if you were going to trade him for Cat, that could be something that they want just because it's a movable contract. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to. The only reason they would move Cat is because they don't want to go in the salary cap. That's a salary move. That's not a it fits move. That's just like saying, guess what? We're building the team around.
Fit in that spot though.
Yeah, exactly. So we're building the team. We got Nasri on the cheap deal. We're building a team around Anthony Edwards. This is his team. We don't even want to leave it up to doubt. He was out. He kept us afloat and kept us within the top 3 in the West with him out. Everybody else thought we were going to fall into the play-in after that. So we got, you know what I'm saying, the number 1 American player now, you know what I'm saying, that they're trying to promote like that now. And Ant-Man, we can get up off this contract. Get Nasri in that position. He can hit the corner 3 also. It actually works. Like I would get Cat before I get any one of those guys.
Yeah, I agree. I'll get Cat before I get
my second is Brandon Ingram. Both situations work out good for the Hawks because both teams have salary decisions that they have to make. But the only thing about it is, the only thing about New Orleans is that they may not move off of BI just because Zion's injury history. They got to make a choice with paying Murphy and all that. But there's a true leader on Minnesota.
We're going on the next contract, and I'm very hesitant to pay him a next contract.
Hey Matt, how many does Cat rebound well?
Yeah, Cat averaged 11. He averaged like 10.
10? Okay.
10
11,
point, like 4, something like that.
I would take him. I would take him in a heartbeat, and I'll still draft Khalil, and I'll have my Twin Towers.
Like White Mike, if you took DeAndre and Clint, well, you can't take Clint best season as rebounder because he's a top 5, top 3 rebounder when he was, about 2 years ago. But if you take both of their stats offensively, he is DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella put together plus more.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not even really a choice. He's a better passer.
I hope Matt's right. I hope they pull out the Visa Black card. I hope they do that. I'll believe it when I see it.
Amex card.
Mike, we didn't bring in one of the league's premier capologists to dump salary.
You know what capologists sound like?
But here's what I'm saying.
Motherfucker who be capping.
I get it. We're gonna spend some money, but are we spending Neiman Marcus money? Or are we spending thrift store money? Because
Neiman Marcus,
thrift store.
You can find some gems at the thrift store now.
No.
Hey, that's about all we got.
8 now finisher.
We spending Alexander McQueen money.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, so he averaged 8 rebounds now. So 4 rebounding. He normally averages around 10. I'm gonna have to check.
Maybe with Gobert. He do average.
Probably with
Gobert. He kind of floats out there a little bit. That's what I was.
With Gobert.
But remember, like Jalen's a really good rebounder for his position.
He's an excellent rebounder for a small.
No, I did a stat query, right? Of guys who shot and made at least 1 3 a game, right? Had 3.5 assists, 8.5 rebounds. It's like JJ, maybe it's Luka. Yeah, it's Luka.
And LeBron.
Embiid, like Randall. Like that's like the list.
Okay. Okay.
You feel me? And this is just first year. Obviously, he scored way less points than all those players, obviously, right now. But like I said, it's just his first year. So I'm just of the mind that I think the fear of Jalen not improving is a DeAndre Hunter thing, and he's not DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, he's definitely not DeAndre Hunter, bro.
Well, I
He's
mean,
definitely not DeAndre Hunter.
I think he is going to improve. I don't know how much.
So like you don't think
JJ's gonna end up being the best player on this team.
Like what? No, but Larry, what I'm saying is I'm hearing like Mike say like 25 plus. I'm like I just don't see that.
No. I'm talking about next year.
Plus.
You don't think he can get you 18, 9, and 5?
Yeah. I think so. I think that's where he kind of maxes out at.
Right. So if BI gives me 23, 5 and 5, and Trey's still gonna give me 25 and 10. Right. All I need is I mean, you know, we're trying to work on a center that Trey can actually feed. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I like Khalil
or Khalil,
but
or
Leon,
even if it's double O.
Leon, I told you this morning. If you want to order Southeast Division Championship shirts from now into 2032, that will do that for you. I want a little bit more. I want a little bit more.
I'm just saying. I just don't think that you need this, what you consider to be more. And I don't think that it's so much more than what I'm getting from Brandon. I think here's what I would say. I think that the scoring that you don't get from Brandon, that you get from Zach, you get back in playmaking, which I find to be much more valuable in a ball movement offense. That's just me. You want to see off-ball Trey. You want to see it so bad. You need to have two guys who are plus passers for their position.
Yep.
Right? And Mike, I'm telling you, man, it's so unfair what they've done to Trey, bro. It's so unfair. So unfair. He just need to get open threes. How you gonna get open threes if nobody has no fucking gravity? Like, all I'll say, here's what I'll say. I'll tell you, go back and watch whatever game you want to. You can watch the games without Trey if you want to. And tell me how many defenders are sitting at the nail when BI gets there versus when DJ gets there. Just tell me. If you because it's not, I promise you, it's glaring. It's not minimal. You'll notice that shit immediately. It's like y'all watch the game. All y'all watch the game well enough to notice that shit immediately. That's how you get dumps down to Jalen. That's how you get those back cuts to Jalen or those back cuts to
that's gonna be beautiful.
Center. That's how you get. You know, we already run that flare all the time. That's how you get Bogey or Trey in the corner. And Trey's been shooting great in the corner this year. He shot more this year than he ever shot before. And he's great on those. You see Steph take those all day. So you need to find ways to have somebody actually. See, the thing is, the way that the Warriors were able to do it, they were able to do it because the fear of Draymond's passing doesn't just mean it's going to Trey. Yes. Right? The fear of Draymond's passing means it can go to the rim. It could be going behind me because Clay's coming up top. And then because I have this weak side off ball screen where Clay's coming to the top and somebody's rolling to the rim. That's the kind of shit that could happen. You just need that passer. You need that other passer. What's up, bro? You just need that other passer. You'll be all right. That's just me.
Let me tell you why I never really want to tag. Well, first, he's soft. Second of all, he's going to make $50 million next year. Year after that, he's going to make 53. Year after that, 57, then 61. All right?
Woo,
so who we keeping?
We keeping JJ.
What do you mean, who we keeping?
No, he's saying that is he going to be able to keep Trey and Big Cat and pay JJ? That's what Foot is basically
absolutely.
Like, without owner, would he do that?
With the cap, going up? Foot. Yeah, because now Will might be have a big hit. No, but
whoever you get in here,
but Larry, I'm already Larry. That's what I'm trying to convince. That's what I'm trying to
tell. I
don't
want a $50 million player right now. Right now, I'll win the. So here's what Matt.
Trey makes 43.
Huh? Say what?
Trey makes 43.
I know that. So here's my point, Matt. I'm trying to win now. Okay? I need these.
Why you say you don't want a $50 million player?
Hold on. I need pieces that actually fit and that can produce, right? Again, because you can get an all NBA, all this and that, all day long. It might not fit. It got to fit. You can have 3 All NBA players on this team, and it might not fit. You have to have some glue pieces, right? When you look at Milwaukee right now, right? They're missing when they traded old boy, right? So you got Dame Leonard. He's a better leader, but again, that don't equate to wins, right? So if I'm trying to win and win consistently, unless I had a team that was producing right now, and you bring on Cat as the missing piece, that's different. We are fucked. We trash, right? So if you're trying to win right now, I ain't bringing in. You already got Trey. I'm not bringing in no $50 million Cat. Carl Anthony Towns. I'm not bringing his ass.
Okay,
in.
but what do you think? Brandon Ingram is an unrestricted free agent. What do you think you're gonna pay
He's
him?
gonna want the bag, but
he's gonna want the same thing.
No, look, he's gonna want the bag, right?
He's gonna want that.
But here's my thing. We need wing guys to defend and play.
Okay, so you are willing to spend. You just don't want to spend it on Cat.
No, not at that position. No, hell no.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. You want to spend the money, just not on him.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Okay. I think with Khalil.
Let me say that. I think we'll get better results right now with a BI type player, right? Then we need to draft a damn center, right?
Okay.
I've been stumping for Khalil since October, but him and Cody Williams.
We're gonna fuck it up. Don't even worry about it.
I'm not mad if we get BI or Cat. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I just don't.
I mean, like I said, I won't be upset if we get BI. I just know for me that means we're going to be a perpetual second round exit.
Well,
maybe look up a year and get to the conference finals. But
if JJ becomes what I think he will, I think the fit with BI or
he just like what Matt is really doing. He's just underestimating the level of ball movement we'll be able to achieve with that lineup. That's my main. That's the main thing with those three that I feel could be so dynamic on offense is because you're talking about 3 guys who can make advanced reads, bro, and they all can, and at least 2 of them can score. I don't know how you feel. However you feel about JJ as a scorer, fine, but at least 2 of them can score. So at the very least, you got triple single man, Draymond Green, offensively anyways, and 2 scores, like actual scores. I think Brandon Ingram's a better scorer than Dejounte. Sue me.
Foot.
I mean, he's better than Dejounte. I mean, that's not hard. I mean, of course, he's better than Dejounte.
Yeah, I got listed there.
Do you not want Cat because you don't want him as your 5?
Are you asking me?
Huh?
No,
Are you asking me?
Okay, no. I'm asking Foot because he said he didn't want Cat, and I'm just asking like, did he did not want Cat because you don't want him playing the 5?
Correct.
Because if you get Khalil Ware, he's going to play the 4, and then he can get the mismatches on 4.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna be able to get both of those guys. I think if you get Cat, you're gonna have to do that shit draft night, and I'm talking about 2 picks gonna have to go out with that one, bro. Like they're not giving up Cat for no bullshit. There's teams with assets that want Cat.
Okay, I got you.
Right,
and that's fair.
And I agree.
But how many of those teams have a point guard?
They're gonna have to be because you.
How many teams have the salary cap to be able to handle that? Also,
I mean, it's gonna be players. It's gonna be players in the 2
and a point because Minnesota don't want to take a step back. They want to take a step forward.
They want their point.
But I'm saying, wait. Why do you feel like it's not gonna be? How old is Cat again?
28.
Okay. All right.
No, he's
okay. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
bad.
he's
So
29.
right smack dab in the middle of
29.
his prime. Right smack dab coming off an injury, nonetheless. But you just like the thing is, bro. There's a lot of teams that a stupid team can buy into. The number of bigs is much smaller. And because the number of bigs is so much smaller, being able to get a guy that dynamic is going to be much more difficult than even Zach LaVine.
That's fine.
right? Even though
Yeah, I
I know
mean,
that he's going to be I know that he's going that. Okay, let me not say. I know there's a possibility that he's going to be available. I can see that. Like, that's not shocking, but I just don't think that the teams. I don't think we could outbid the other teams knocking at the door, personally.
but what
Unless he
other
just
team
says he
like the
wants to go
Knicks,
to
right?
Atlanta.
They don't have a point guard that Minnesota. The
Who's
Knicks
going
don't
to
have a
offer
point
a
guard that
point guard as
Minnesota
good
would
as
want.
Dejounte, though? No,
I can see that.
seriously. Leon, who's going to offer a better point guard than Dejounte out there?
I mean, a better point guard, no.
And a 6 man of the year.
And Bogey,
6
okay.
man of the year and Bogey, who we already know they have interest in.
Okay, I mean, like I'm saying, like that sounds great. Like I feel you, but they're also like really out of picks, like really out of them, right? And
Oh yeah, they are out of pick.
if they're like,
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
But on
But
draft night,
I think the biggest thing is
I have four
picks
I can trade on draft
you
night.
think they believe in Nas? Because like the numbers are really good with Cat off and Nas at the 4 or 5 with Gobert or without Gobert, and they're much better at like scoring as a team.
Yeah, I know.
Like even though Cat is a good passer, I think Nas is a better driving kick guy, which is more dynamic to me than just passing like hitting cutters, which Cat is quite good at. So yeah, you're still gonna have to you could go take these players. But they're in a position without the picks because like they don't have anymore because they trade all of them for Rudy, where they're going to be looking for a pick or two as well. Like I that's just how I see it. Like they're not one of those teams that says, okay, we're just going to buy with players and picks. Like they need and Cat is worth players that can help me win now and picks.
Yeah, okay.
But that's what I can offer you. I can offer you Murray, who's an upgraded point guard. I can offer you Bogey, who would be the best shooter off their bench. And Atlanta can trade 3 first-round picks on draft night.
For who?
I mean, yeah, but then
they can't do it.
I'm not mortgaging my.
No,
you feel me? Like you have to believe all the way in that.
I'm not giving my picks away, bro. Nah.
Well, I'm just saying, Atlanta has 3 first-round picks they could trade on draft night.
I know that, but I'm not giving up any.
They have 3, at least 3.
3 for win.
I'm not.
I mean, you have to give up picks.
No, how many picks? How many first-round picks we got? What picks are you talking about? What year, Matt?
He's talking about
3.
this year.
We can trade.
And we
He's
can
talking about
trade
this year,
28
and 29.
29.
What does
I'm
the
talking
Spurs
about
have?
this year, the sack pick, 25 and 27.
Sack
So 28 will have to be.
The sack pick don't convey yet, man.
I have.
But I'm saying you can trade it before it conveys.
4 picks.
That's why it's so good
pick.
that it didn't convey, because it's lighter protected next year.
I have my pick. I have my pick this year. I got my pick this year. I got the Sacramento pick next year.
Trade for who?
I have 2028, which is a pick swap. And I have 2020.
Who trade for? Who we trade those picks for?
2030. It's unprotected. Plus 4.
Trade those picks for Cat? So no players. And players?
No. And DJ and Bogey.
And those 3. Hell no.
That's perfect.
That's
perfect.
No, not for no damn.
That's
perfect.
Cat.
He's talking about you gonna throw those 3 number 1s in there?
The money matches. The money matches perfectly.
No,
what about those?
I'm not throwing those 3 number 1s.
You throwing 3 number 1s in there, Matt?
And pay him $50 million?
Nah, give me BI. I'm going to New Orleans. Let's go.
Yeah,
absolutely. 3 number 1s.
You don't think
3 number 1s and picks?
Like you don't think you worth that?
And players? No.
I just think that's.
I have to trade.
No, we need those other picks.
I have to trade.
Matt,
I'm saying I have to trade the player. No.
You gotta draft. You gotta trade.
You can trade the 10th pick this year. You can trade Sacramento pick 2028. I know the Stepien rule, meaning we can't trade 2028 outright, but we can pick swap that pick. 2028 pick swap and 2030 we can trade outright. So that's what I'm saying. You have 4 tradable.
Okay, 2030 I don't care about. So that's fine. 2030 I don't care about.
So you don't get all your picks up and a couple of players.
I'm just saying you can trade
but what are you going to have to work with for the next few years?
I think Cat and Trey will be super dynamic offensively.
Yeah, and a
trade,
trade and a pick and some picks. No,
I mean you're going to Indiana Pacers route.
I'm saying if I have four, I'm saying with those 4 tradable picks. Huh?
Hold on. I actually 2030. I don't care about that pick.
No,
There's really 2 picks in my mind.
Break it down, man.
Because Trey and Cat never gonna see the end.
Okay,
of that
so
deal. You see what I'm saying?
I got
way in the future. That don't matter.
So, like I said, I have a top 10 pick this year I could trade. I have the second pick I can trade. I can trade 2028 in a pick swap, and then I can trade 2030 outright, unprotected. But I have to wait until draft night. I can't do it before the draft.
First round.
All first round picks. All those are first round picks.
And who else?
Yeah. I don't care about conveying that Sacramento pick. That shit can go.
Mm-hmm.
DJ and Bogey for Cat is a straight swap, money wise. It's perfect, clean.
Yeah.
You're giving up 3 and 2,
and it's 2 players they need now.
Those picks are 6 years away, man.
No, I'm talking about our picks now. I'm not talking about 6.
No. The only pick that's going to go right now is what? What were you saying? Sacramento.
Our 10th overall, our 10th overall pick this year, and the Sacramento pick next year.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, those 2 picks I don't care about.
That's it.
I mean, here's the thing. Hold on.
And 2030.
Hold on. If we got to give up, we can't get where. If we give up, no.
We can't get where. You're right.
No. We need to get where, man. We can't play Cat at center.
No,
well, Larry, if you do that, you're probably going to have to give up. You're probably going to have to give up a Conwu or a Kobe Buffett, a young player.
A Conwu gone. Deuces.
Okay.
I'm not going to get Cat for that. He ain't that damn dynamic to me. I'm sorry. I'm not giving up my first round picks this year. We need to get like Larry said. No, player. We already stinking. And if you're not gonna, what kind of trade assets you have?
Nobody cares about
I think the main thing is
if we can get away with the 30, then yeah. But no, go ahead, my bad.
I think wings are much easier to acquire than dynamic bigs. Like it's really hard to acquire a dynamic big anywhere but the draft, man. Right? Because if you are like acquiring a dynamic big, it just makes you it makes it so difficult to continue to contend because those guys are worth so much. Right? You can find if you find the right wing for your team, like Brandon, and you know what? I'll be honest with you. Brandon Ingram is not the perfect wing for our team. But the perfect wing for our team is like Kawhi or whatever prime Kawhi is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what you're getting, basically, and this is how I see it, right? Dude, Brandon, Kawhi has a playmaking-ish of Brandon Ingram and the physicality and rim finishing, barrel your way to the rim of Jaylen Brown. That's why he's an MVP candidate
and
or a Hall of Fame player, right?
Yeah.
Those guys, right, and top 10 at the worst today. I mean, if you factor his availability in, he's still easily top 15, right? And I just don't think we're going to be able to get one of those guys. So you get the best you can get in Brandon Ingram, right? And I know Matt feels that he's not explosive enough. I think that it makes our offense more dynamic overall because I think that having 3 guys who all can pass to the others, not just each other, but the others, makes for an extremely dynamic offense. That's how I see it being successful, right? Because it's one of those things where, okay, I got 3 guys I got 3 guys who can go for 10 assists. Trey gonna do that shit. No, he gonna always do that shit, right? He's gonna go for 10 every night, on average, right? We know that. But BI gonna be giving me. I think they're both giving me 5 and 5, at least. And Jalen gonna get 10 rebounds or close to it.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, it's been past that. It's almost 3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
would
me
you,
end the stream. Go ahead.
would you guys, would any of you guys
I'm in the
go for
stream.
Paul George?
Okay.
Would any of y'all go after Paul
He
George,
just
free
old.
agent?
He just old. He just old, and like he's like.
No.
Don't get me wrong. Like, don't
Okay.
get me wrong. He's extremely talented, but he's old. He's old.
Hey, how y'all doing?